Everyone to the Russell Do It Center countdown to kickoff. Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, Wes Coleman, and Faith Richardson here with you tonight in round 2 of the Alabama High School Athletic Association State Playoffs. Wildcats hosting the Theodore Bobcats tonight, coming in here. A very good program led by Hall of Fame coach and Steve Mask. Majority of his career spent at St. Paul's and a short stint at Pell City, and then now down in Mobile with Theodore. And Theodore's a very formidable opponent tonight, led by a very talented middle linebacker, and J.J. Bush is committed to Missouri. So there's going to be star power all over the field. It's going to be a different look tonight, Randy, versus what we saw against Central Tuscaloosa. Central Tuscaloosa with the speed and trying and all the eye candy. This team wants to line up and bully you. They want to run the football.
Well, it's fun to watch. Probably the biggest up-and-coming coach in the state of Alabama, and Kirk Johnson here for Benjamin Russell against one of the long-time greats here in the state. And Brett and I have had the good fortune of calling at least 3 or 4 state championship games for St. Paul's back in the day. And I was talking to somebody down here in the stands, Brett, and before competitive balance became a thing, St. Paul's was unbeatable there in 5A. Lost one of the biggest nightmares of my life as a broadcaster right here. And our good friend Caleb Brooks and Bryant Horn and that great group that y'all had. And I'll forever remember the nightmare fumble going into the end zone right here to my right, and then picking it up and carrying it back 98 yards for a touchdown, and them getting it to overtime and winning that game against us in overtime, which was a very much state championship contending team we had there. But nonetheless, Coach Mask is as good as we've had here in the state. He's in his 29th year, Brett. I don't have how many state championships he had there at St. Paul's. But his teams won't be intimidated. And why will they not be intimidated? Because he coaches physical football, Brett. He wants to run the football. He wants to win the lines of scrimmage. He's always been that way, even at St. Paul's when they had a versatile quarterback. So I think it's a good matchup for us. You know, the thing I'm most impressed about this coaching staff and this team that we have right here is how they've embraced physical play. Our defensive lines has been one of the best 6A defensive lines in the entire state of Alabama, and I'll run down some stats to prove that. Our 2 middle linebackers come into this ball game with over 200 tackles between the 2 of them, Brett. So it should be a great night.
It should be, and again, when you get to the second round of the playoffs, it's you better strap it up, and you better play 4 quarters, or you'll be done for the season. Our captains have made their way out. Wildcats going to go with a different uniform combo tonight. The black jerseys with the white pants and the maroon headgear across the way. Theodore, black pants, white jerseys, red numerals, red headgear with the T on the side of the helmet. For Theodore, our coin toss brought to you by Scotty Gordon, Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group, Auto, Home, Life, and Commercial, True Asset Protection and competitive rates, and the best service. Call on Scotty Gordon and Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group. We'll go down to Faith Richardson here in just a minute as both sets of captains making their way out. Cedarian Morgan, Elijah Johnson, Charles Chappelle, and
B.J.
Bedgood, of course, just looking down. And then on the black BR tonight. So we'll go down to Faith Richardson here with the Scotty Gordon Cornerstone Insurance coin toss.
With the visiting team, you get to call the toss. It's tails, that's heads, and that's tails. I want you to call it now.
Tails.
What did he say?
Tails.
He called tails. Tails it is. White, you have won the toss.
You want the ball.
You want to receive. Okay. You got the kick. Which goal do you want to defend? You defend that goal?
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. Turn your backs over. White, turn your backs over here. Hey.
Okay, guys. Theodore has won the toss, and they want to receive the ball. Benjamin Russell will get it the next half.
Thank you, Faith Richardson, and sounds like some chirping.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, you're right there in the middle of it. So I heard Elijah say, okay, when they decided to take the ball. He said, okay.
Flag been thrown already.
Well, probably unsportsmanlike against both teams.
Yeah.
Would be, so there's some chirping going on. This is going to be a physical game, and look, hey, I'm not shocked by it. They kind of came up to us before the game.
Oh, yeah.
We're chirping at our coaches a little bit. So these officials already know. They're huddled up talking about this. They already know what they're going to have to deal with tonight, and I'm glad they did it. So let's go back down to Faith Richardson with Coach Michael Hill.
Coach Hale, this is the second round of playoffs and the second game at home for y'all. How important is it to have both these first 2 rounds at home?
Man, it's really important, man. These kids earned it. We deserve it. We deserve varsity to be behind us, man. So I think it's time to get it going.
The offense that Theodore runs is very running game heavy. How important is that for you guys to stop the run game early tonight?
And the plan is to start fast. I mean, we feel like we're ready. So again, start early and be physical like we plan to do every week, and hopefully we come out with a win.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck.
Go Wildcats.
Thank you so much, Faith, down there with Coach Michael Hill. And this one right here, okay. Yeah, appreciate you down there. Sophie and Faith back, and another one of our new interns down there on the sideline, Blair Darby. So glad to have all of them. It's beautiful tonight, guys.
Oh,
the weather
perfect
is perfect. Again, you heard it, Theodore won the Scotty Gordon Cornerstone Insurance coin toss. They've taken the ball. So, I think that fired our guys up a little bit, and both sets of officials going over, talking to both teams, okay, and probably going ahead and saying, look, if you do anything out of character, then we're going to throw the flag, and so they're issuing the warning. So, hey, look, got to get ahead of that, got to get on top of it. So,
well, you got to be smart enough to know it can hurt you. And I've had the good fortune of listening to Kirk Johnson preach that to the team before the season started in leadership classes that they have. And, Brett, it loses you football games.
It does.
I mean, when you go out there and you get 12 to 14 penalties and 6 or 8 of them are just stupid penalties, yep. It's the thing that separates you from being a champion. Or just being a really good team. And so we're coached as well as anybody here in the state. I expect us to hold our composure down there, and we'll start on the defensive side of the ball and starting there. Charles Chappelle has had a well of a senior season. He's got 110 tackles coming into this ball game, 14 tackles for loss. B.J. Hicks right behind him. He missed 1 game, so a little bit of these tackles are off for him, but he's got 88 tackles on the season, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Let's talk about a couple of these defensive linemen that have been outstanding this year, and Poochie Bird's one of them. He was our Lake Martin Area Player of the Week for the HSA Radio Network. He's got 78 tackles, 26 tackles for loss, 7 sacks on the season, Brett. He's one of those players we probably don't talk enough about.
No, you're right about that. That penalty was against us.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hello, I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and ALD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call ALD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is excited to participate in our annual Catch Me in Pink campaign, raising money for cutting-edge breast cancer research. We partnered locally with the Joy to Life Foundation and Vera Bradley to help raise significant funds in support of the cause. Each week, we are giving away prizes locally in addition to our national grand prize, a tropical trip for 2. To enter, simply snap an USSI of you and a pink-clad Dixie employee and enter it on our website. Dixie will donate money for every photo that's submitted, and you will be entered to win big.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Prime Steakhouse in Stillwaters is the place everybody's talking about. Find out for yourself and try the best steak on the lake. Prime Steakhouse and Catering, located in Stillwaters, open to the public.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dayville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
So they back us up 15 yards to kick off here at the 25. Look, we had Faith's mic down there. We heard Faith. And she had a mic on it. They both were talking, and so they decided that they're going to throw it on us.
I definitely started with Elijah, but yeah, both of them were going back and forth.
Just not smart.
No.
I mean, look, if you look down there and they're going to receive this kick at the 20, I can spin it and make it sound like it's okay that we act like that, but just not smart football at all.
Well, here we go. Russell Dewitt Center, Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance first half kickoff. Colin Murphy. It's going to be a high end over end kick. It's going to be fielded up here around the 29-yard line. Going to try to turn the corner far side.
This is what it does for you.
Down the far sideline, it's going to be a block in the back, going to come back. He's going to run it back for a touchdown. But it's going to come back to two penalty flags, actually, one back here at the 44-yard line and one. Yeah, it's all going to be about that. So it looks like the block in the back around the 44 will go back 10 yards. So they'll start somewhere around the 34. But you're right. I mean, just getting off to a tough start there with a 15-yard penalty before the kickoff, and then you kick it, and they get the corner. But it's negated, so we'll start 1st and 10 from there.
And that really helped, Brett, because you take this thing back to the 35, 30-yard line. You kick the ball out of bounds, that's where you get it. So it negated a massive return. And, Brett, they had that thing blocked. I'd like to go back and look and see who made the block that was able to get it open down that sideline, but it looked like everything was open before that. That was a speedster down there
running it back there for sure.
You know, as much like we saw with Auburn last weekend, when you look down at the blocks and you get that that holding penalty and you go, look, it's so far away from the play. Why did you have to make it? But nonetheless, Wildcats very, very lucky to start this football game as Theodore's got possession of the ball for the first time at their 35.
Overton in the quarterback position, going to take the snap, going to hand off to that big tailback. He's going to power up to the 39-yard line. I'm going to be calling his name a lot tonight, Kendrick Abel, number 6. I think he's got about 1,300 yards rushing on the season.
Very physical back. Their quarterback's really versatile, too. He had almost 300 yards of total offense this past week. Caleb Kendrick, who had 100 tackles on the season, made the first stop.
Going to give it to Abel again, fighting forward. Going to be about 3 yards short off the right side, coming to the line of scrimmage really fast. So it gets about 3.5. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. I'll say 2, maybe 3. That's going to be closer to 3. 3rd and 3, ball on the far hash. getting quick to the line of scrimmage there. Christian Overton going to send a man over. Now another one off to the right side. 2 receivers split down here to the bottom. They had a false start right there. That's going to cost them 5 yards, and the noise picking up here at the Sportplex. People continue to file into the stadium. Going to back them up now. It's going to be closer to 3rd down and 8, 3rd and 9.
Baby J getting the start at the corner down
Yes.
here at the bottom. You know, last week he didn't play a lot on the defensive
He did
side.
not.
I don't know if he was injured. I don't know what the issue was, but good to see him back out there, whatever the deal was. I've got Caleb Kendrick with both of these opening 2 tackles.
Right.
Along with Charles Chappelle, who got in on that second one. But that's Caleb coming from this backside, Brett. And I told you, he's got 100 stops on the season. What a year he's had.
That's a false start again. Tight end over here on the near side, jump. They're going backwards. They're a little shaken up right now.
Well, that's our shifts, Brett.
Yep.
We're showing shifts down to the left. We're doing it in timing. Very, very smart defensive football and very, very smart coaching. And we saw that last week on the offensive side,
Yes.
Brett. We had that little that meerkat stand up by the offensive lineman, and we got them offside on a big 3rd or 4th down conversion play. But, yeah, BJ goes out. Sedarian comes in at safety.
Ball back to the 32, 3rd down. They got to get to the 45. Shotgun snap this time. Going to drop back to pass. Overton under pressure. He's going down back here at the 25-yard line. Christian Smith ate him up. It was a delayed blitz, and he took off kind of spying Overton right there, and he dropped and nowhere to go. So that first drive for Theodore goes backwards.
Christian Smith, 57 tackles on the season, now make that 58, has played outstanding football, probably playing a little out of position at defensive end this year, Brett. But the more I watch him,
Man,
what's he? 6'1", 205, 210.
Yes,
He can really play at a nice college at outside backer, I believe that.
Going to punt it, gets it off over here. It's a good punt. Baby J's going to have to go over there and run it down. He's just going to let it roll now. Going to roll dead.
Smart football.
Yeah, around the 35-yard line. So kicked it away from Baby J. They'd obviously watched film on him.
But back to Christian, Brett, such a great athlete. You've been bragging on him since he was in the 8th grade, just from his look. But the thing that I like the most about it is just how quick he is to making up ground, man. You see it right there. And his explosiveness whenever he gets to the ball carrier is what separates him. And he's done a great job of setting the edge this year, even though he's a little bit undersized.
They're going to put J.J. Bush at safety tonight, Randy, and plays middle linebacker, but they're going to back him up some tonight. Kind of saw that with DeMarcus Riddick some at Chilton County back in the day, where he's a true middle linebacker, and move him back more in the secondary. J.J. Bush, number 1 for Theodore there, committed to Missouri. He's a 4-star recruit. I think he's the number 12 player.
Well, what that's telling you is they're a lot more concerned about us hitting them over the top than us being able or willing to run the football between the tackles. So you're going to see a lot more opportunities here tonight for the Wildcats to run the football.
Let's go down to Faith. Faith, what do we got going on down there on the field?
Yeah, we just had the referee come over and tell us that the guys in the back of the end zone are going to have to move because no one can see the play clock. You finally get the play clock working, and now you got people in front of it and they can't see it.
So move the guys. Thank you, Faith. We didn't know what was going on, so move those guys out of the way. Yeah, finally get it working. Can't see it because people standing in front of it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at our own 36. Shotgun snap, going to hand off around the left side. Jai's hit immediately, going to pick up about a yard off the left end. They crashed that pretty hard, brings up 2nd down.
What Theodore's known for is physical football on the defensive side, but if you look at their stats this year, Brett, they've given up a lot of points. So we got to take advantage of that tonight because I don't think that you're just going to shut this Theodore offense out. So try to run off the left side, short side of the field, pick up maybe 1 yard there on 1st down.
Ball on the far hash, moving left to right here. 9 minutes to go here. And, boy, we got an early start right there. Elijah with a false start. It's going to cost Wildcats 5, so it'll be 2nd down and 14 now. So both teams with some early jitters here in this game. Just getting an early start, ball back to the 32. 2nd down and 14, just underway here. First offensive possession here in the first quarter for the Wildcats, brought to you by Heritage South Credit Union.
Little bunch set here, Brett. Everybody around the line of scrimmage.
Kingston Preer in the shotgun. Takes the snap, going to drop back. He's got plenty of time. Standing flat foot, going to aim it wide open down there. B.J. Bedgood first down, out of bounds to midfield, a strike right there. And if you give Kingston Pryor this kind of time, guys, it's going to be a long night. A big first down right there, throw and catch from Kingston Pryor to B.J. Bedgood, compliments of C&T Electric.
Well, they tell you, when they move Bush back to safety where he's lined up right here and he's deep off the ball, they're going to give you a lot here in the middle and all kinds of time. What a wonderful job by our offensive line, setting a nice little pocket for Kingston to step up in, a nice little dig route by B.J.
Got Sedarian split way down here to the bottom. Got a safety crept over. That is J.J. Bush. Now he's going to bail out and go over there, and we're going to hand it off. Jai broke a tackle, going to get forward for about 3 or 4 yards there off the left side.
Yeah, they're disguising that. Bush knows exactly where one is.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So there's a reason that you got one of the best secondary players in the state back here. I don't care if he's all the way in the middle of the field. He's going to know where one is. He's going to creep over, and he did it off the snap there. But more importantly, Jai finds a little lane, Brett.
Yes.
Stays ahead of the chains and picks up 3 yards on first down.
2nd down and 7 at the Theodore 46-yard line. Kingston takes a snap. Going to dump off a screen over here to Sedarian.
Nice
Broke the first tackle, got upfield 40.
Beautiful.
Dives inside the 38 to the 37. Another first down. Sedarian Morgan breaking tackles, moving the chains there. Compliments of C&T Electric.
You know, that's the thing I think he's going to get better and better as he gets into college is those quick feet, making the first guy miss, Brett, getting upfield because direct line speed, he's a 4.5, 4.45 guy. He can really get going. But those quick feet that you just saw right there is going to be a separator for him.
They're going to walk some extra guys up, and we're going to spread it out now. 4-man front for Theodore. They're off sides right there, and that'll cost them 5. We'll take a 1st and 5 coming up. A hard snap count there for Kingston Pryor. We saw the Wildcats get Central Tuscaloosa multiple times last week.
Great disciplined football, Brett. Them jumping off sides, us not. And just changing the snap cadence on both sides. And, I mean, we've made them jump off sides a couple of times on the offensive side and then now making them do it here on the defensive side. 1st down and 5 here, ball's down to the 34-yard line.
2 to the top, Sedarian down here to the bottom. Shotgun snap, going to hand it to Jai, dancing around.
Nice run.
Caught a block.
Beautiful run. Go, Jai.
25-20, 15-10. Cuts back inside, going to be pulled down at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Wildcats, what a run there. Jai saw the block, kicked it upfield, picked up a 1st down. A big gainer. Wildcats in business inside the red zone of Theodore.
Knocking on the door. The clock will roll under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We've got it down to the 5 in the last 5 football games. Jai's been outstanding.
Absolutely. 1st and goal to 5. Kingston going to hand off this time. Going to hand it. Going to do a better job that time of stopping him right there. They crashed on both sides. That Kingston couldn't have pulled it. He would have gotten tackled, and he had no choice but to hand off to Jai. So it brings up 2nd and goal. Going to lose about a half a yard. 2nd and goal, just really pretty much a full yard back to the 6. 6:35 to go here in the first quarter.
Josh into the ball game. First time we've seen Josh in a few weeks, Brett, and didn't get a snap last week. Have tried to let him get off of that gimpy ankle as much as he can.
And the send Cunningham in motion right to left. I think they jumped again. Got back. Didn't throw the flag. 7 seconds on the play clock. Not sure we're going to get this one off. We'll have to call a timeout. I think we got a timeout.
Yeah,
we did. Yep. The back judge threw the flag, but we did get the timeout first. A Scooters Coffee timeout on the field. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout with them. 6:06 to go here in the first quarter. We are scoreless. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama, is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
It's fall, y'all, at Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street in Alexander City, and the girls are excited. Man, they have got the flowers. They got the dried flowers. They also got the real flowers, plants, angels, crosses, and so much more. But let me tell you something about Grace's Flowers. It's been around for decades, taking care of our families during the good days and the bad days. Let's make it a good day at Grace's Flowers. Call them 256-234-4238.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Wildcats have it 2nd and goal at the Theodore Bobcat 6-yard line. Lost a yard there on that first carry. So Wildcats will come back to the line of scrimmage. Had to burn a timeout.
Yeah, I wanted to go through a couple of these stats real quick offensively, but Jai up to 521 yards rushing on the season, Brett. He's got 6 touchdowns. See him come back into the ball game after that timeout and get him back in. Josh will come out, and he has really turned it on the second half of the season.
Wildcats will go shotgun formation. Jai to Kingston's left. Clapp takes the snap. Going to take aim, fire, pass is tipped away, incomplete. Looking for B.J. Bedgood across the middle.
Man, I don't know if he got a hand in there or what.
26 got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Lord, you want to talk about a man putting one on the money. Kingston just put this ball on the 6. So a great play in the secondary by Theodore to knock that one away, Brett, off a great route by B.J. That's what separates B.J. B.J.'s got the ability to get open in the middle of the field, and he's willing to run that middle of the field.
They'll line up 3 to the top. One down here to the bottom is DJ. Send B.J. in motion left to right now. Kingston takes the snap. Going to look to his left, throw it inside to Sedarian. Catch that. He caught it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Sedarian Morgan was bobbling the football and pinned it on his shoulder and then was able to grab it and contain it and then go to the ground for the touchdown. Wildcats take a 6-0 lead to take the opening drive right down the field and score a touchdown.
Just a man amongst boys. Can play inside the hash marks and outside, Brett. That's the separator. What makes him the number one player in the state. Great hands, great physicality.
Yeah, he was juggling that football and was able to pin it against his shoulder, the defender trying to knock it out. Extra point is on the way, and the extra point from Colin Murphy is good, and Wildcats lead it 7-0. Let's go down to the field with Faith Richardson. That's how you start a football game, Faith, right there as you hold Theodore, then you take that opening drive and you go right down the field and score a touchdown.
Yeah, the way that they're moving the ball early in this quarter and in this game, it's going to be important for them to get the ball down the field. I mean, look at the dimes that Kingston Breer is throwing this early in the game. And, I mean, again, that's why Sedarian Morgan's the #1 player in the state right now, because of that catch he just made.
No doubt about it. Thank you so much, Faith, down on the sideline. Glad to have you back tonight. And, Randy, you just said it. I mean, a strike twice from Kingston Breer, and just the strength of Sedarian Morgan being able to fight through and catch that football.
I'm going to say this as a massive compliment to Sedarian. When you watch the NFL, Brett, it's the big, physical, 6'5", 245 tight end types that play in the slot that are so special to all of these teams.
No doubt.
I was sitting there watching Matthew Stafford play with the Rams this past Sunday. He had 3 tight ends in the game with him.
Right.
Just big physical men that are out there. He can play on the outside because he runs so well. But as he gets older and puts some strength on, man, he's got the entire skill set that you're looking for.
Randy, that speedster back there that ran it back's 15, and here's the kick, and it's going to go back to him. Scoops it up off the turf at around the 11. Found a seam over there. This time broke another tackle across the 30 up to the 31-yard line. So speedster there, number 15 there for Theodore.
That's Christopher Cunningham.
Man,
and
he is lightning fast.
Not a lot of size for Cunningham, but outstanding speed. And we do a much better job of taking on blocks down that left side. I think it was Charles that got the initial contact, and then Pierre comes across and makes the final stop, Brett.
Overton, the quarterback for Theodore, coming back on the second offensive possession here. Big Kendrick Abel weighs about 240 pounds back there. Going to be a play-action pass is tipped over the outstretched arms of the tight end, number 88 there. Wildcats had decent coverage on him.
No, we didn't do a very good job covering at all.
But
we
he
got very lucky that this pass
we were running with him, but, I mean, the bottom line is he overthrew him. Pierre Bethune was there.
Yeah, the old-school tight end dump, Wesley Coleman.
Yep.
And we bit up on it. And if he catches this, it is I'm going to throw a good old name out there.
He wasn't going to run away from anybody.
What was the old guy from Oklahoma, Brett, that used to barrel down the field? His name was Keith.
Oh, yeah, Keith Jackson?
No, Keith Jackson called their game.
That's right. I know which one you're talking about. Had a
good
tackle over here. That is Kendrick Abel trying to turn the corner over here. I know exactly who you're talking about.
But, he's a first-team All-American when they were in the wishbone, but they'd find him, and he'd just roll over people and run down the field. And it was tight end dump looks like that.
Right.
When you're expecting everything to be a run downhill, and then you creep that tight end down the middle. So, luckily for us, slightly overthrown. Third down, we'll call it 7 on the board. Wildcats lead 7-0. Clock's rolling, 5:08 to go here in the first.
Ball down here to the far side, this near hash mark. Snap, going to spin out of it, under pressure, going to take it, throw it, pass is dropped. Trying to find Abel over there, and Abel had it. And Coach Mask along the way upset, and there's a penalty flag on the field, and it's going to be
it's
on them. It's a illegal formation there for.
Was that timing where it looked like it could have been us in the neutral zone, Brett, which is
But it was
worrisome.
a formation issue, so that's a 3 and out for Theodore as he had pressure in his face. Overton, right as he threw that football, maybe altered his throw to Abel a little bit, and nevertheless, incomplete. Again, had a chance there on that first down play to the tight end. Just overthrown a little bit. That results in a 3 and out. So we'll send Baby J back deep to receive around the 32-yard line. High snap, has to go up and get it, bring pressure. We're going to run into the kicker, and they're going to call it. But we fumble the ball, pick it up. Going to run it back to the 30. That's probably only a 5-yard penalty, I would think. Let's see what they call here. Are they going to call the personal foul? If it's a personal foul, it'll be a first. No, it's going to be running into the kicker. So it's a 5-yard penalty. They'll probably
be about 2 yards short.
Right, if they go, good. I hope they do.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. It's 4th and about 7 or 6.
but it could be 4th and 2.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out right here. See what Coach Mass decides to do along the far side. And it was Keith Jackson, by the way, Randy.
Yeah.
So I was right.
You were right. My problem is I was thinking broadcast.
Well, they called him, and then he called Keith Jackson on the field too. But all right, so that was a big penalty. That was a break right there. Only a running into the kicker.
4th, maybe 1.5 yards. It's a little further than 1 yard, maybe almost 2.
Yeah.
Well,
is that down marker, the yard to gain, is at the 45-yard line?
That's right. So they're going to run the offense back out there. And they got that big running back, Kendrick Abel. Overton, the quarterback. Abel is a 1,300-plus yard rusher on the season. They need the 45. They'll be at the 40. That's a little bit of a shift over to the right side. They may a little eye candy there. They may just try to – there's 5 seconds on the play clock. I don't think they're going to snap the football. They tried to get the Wildcats to jump, and they're going to spend a timeout. Coach Johnson excited about his defense not falling for that shift right there, Randy, as they did the hard count.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
Second down and 12. Theodore moving left to right now. Overton takes the snap, keeps it.
Nice.
Going to get across the 31-32. Going to be stopped there. Not even back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be third down and 11 coming up as Wildcats kind of ran with Abel.
Look, I knew we had some really good players all over the field, but I didn't know we were this good on the defensive front. And you know, when Caleb Spivey left, I thought it was going to be a major downfall on our defensive line. That is not the case. There's no position group that has played better than I thought that they would play this year than our defensive line.
That's a good point.
Vontae Traylor, great play right there in the middle for him.
Third down and 10, they'll call it. It's really more like 11. Man in motion right to left out of the slot. Play action over the middle, low pass, caught it up here around the 45. Had him wide open there.
Yeah, I mean, we have a problem defending the middle of the field in the passing game. It was there all last week. We just got very, very lucky that they dropped some passes and didn't hit some big plays on us. We must. I mean, you're going to play Saraland, you hope to. If you don't play Saraland, you're going to play Spain Park again. And if you don't think Brock Bradley sees that issue there, you got to fix it.
Man in motion left to right again. Takes the snap, going to hand off to the big back. Christian Smith is literally just getting drugged down the field, down to the 45. He grabbed him right there around midfield, and he drug him down to the 45, so a big gain there of 8 yards on first down.
Had it defended really well, Brett. Had contact with him maybe a yard or two past the line of scrimmage. And you called it well, man. Just a physical play for Theodore. Going to give him 7 yards there on first down. We'll call it 2nd and 3. 10-18 to go here in the second quarter. Wildcats lead 7-0.
Overton takes the snap, going to hand off to Abel. No play action, going to swing it way out here. He's got his receiver. Going to crash down, break a tackle, 40 and out of bounds. Again, finding number 17, Christian Sharp.
Good play call, Brett. Spread the field out. Got things going on down the middle. They've already shown that they're willing to throw down the middle of the field tonight. And then find an open receiver leaking out on the right sideline. And this quarterback, he rushed for 150 and threw for 150 last week.
He can run now.
He can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Trips to the top. One down here to the bottom on first down and 10. Hard snap count. Takes the snap, going to hand it off to Abel right up the middle and just pounding ahead down to around the. He's 240 pounds. 240 pounds. And so they want to run the football here with.
We haven't seen a back this big since Opelika. And Opelika got a couple of them. And the reason Opelika's in the quarterfinals tonight, Brett, is how physical their backs are.
And play action, going to throw a quick pass down the seam to, again, the target 17, Christian Sharp, for a first down, moving the football down here. Wildcats leading 7-0, but
sit down route in the slide. We ain't got anybody over there. We're really lucky he slipped down. I don't mean
just playing the run.
7-8 yards off the receiver there. And we're matched up all the way across.
They're going to spread two down here to the bottom, send man in motion. They're going to be a quick flip right there around the corner. We defended it great.
Defense. Christian
Smith comes up, makes the tackle right there. It got off of his block and made the tackle there on the little flip pass to DeMarcus Beckham.
You know, one of the issues right here is you've got Sedarian and BJ on the sideline. Now, that may not sound like much, but they've been playing defense. And when the down and distance shows the way that it is now, closing in on the red zone, you'd expect those two to be in there, but they're gimpy, Brett.
Yep.
You don't have them in, and we're in man.
Two to the top, two down here to the bottom. Penalty flag there against
Coach Coleman, trying our best to
false start,
make things a little easier. You know, going to man, point to who you have, stick with him. And we saw that, you know, when you do the motion across the formation and Elijah back here at safety that's matched up with the slot runs with him, it shows that you're sitting there in man. So
and man free.
I like
safety,
it. Yeah, I mean, I know that it leaves
more
you
people
susceptible,
in the box.
but our problem's communication.
Yeah,
it's been a problem. So right now we go back to what looks like it's cover 3.
Yeah.
Pass over the middle, complete.
You know, and as we go back to that zone defense, they find a little open slot in the middle. Quick little slant route. Luckily for us, the ball's underthrown, Brett. So he has to go down to the ground to pick this reception up. And we'll go back to man here. We'll man up across the way, 3rd down. We'll call it 8 on the board. We've rolled under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Great drive right now by Theodore as the Wildcats lead 7-0. I like the coverage. I like what we're
3rd
in.
down and 8, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Going to send a man in motion. Going to look to the left. Now pass tipped up in the air. He caught it. And he's going to be tackled back here at the 30-yard line. Pass was tipped up in the air. Great coverage there.
I think it's Poochie making that play. Charzell also in on that defensive possession, but knocks it right back. But, Brett, we had it defended well. They were looking for the slot receiver on a little slant route down the middle. We're only 6 or 7 yards off. We read that they want to hit that pass, and we're on him. Not a question of who's got who. Here's a good
Sedarian's back in the game
and
now.
BJ down here at the bottom.
Yep, so both of them back in. See here on 4th and 12. 4 wide, got 3 stacked down here to the bottom.
Yeah, Coach Johnson wants us to know who we're matched up with.
Going to take off and run. Made the first man miss. Going to jump pass caught down at the 15.
Good pass.
Yeah, at the last second.
Yeah.
Just got rid of it, was in traffic. And a jump pass down there around the 15-yard line, going to take it all the way down inside the 10. With 6:51 to go here in the first half, Wildcats.
Brett, I think that's a crossing route from the top side of the field.
Yeah, came all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, he was all the way up at the top side. Buys himself enough time to let him get into the middle of the field, and you called it well. Beautiful pass right there by a very versatile quarterback.
Going to have 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, man in motion again. Out of the slot from the right, going to the left.
Going man.
Play action, going to throw a slant down there, complete to about the 1 yard line.
I don't think you can defend that better. That's
he
Bryce
caught
up defending. The inside receiver runs a little slant route, and you can't put this in a better spot. Goes down on the turf, brings it in down to the 1 yard line.
Faith, I'll come to you here in just 1 second. They're going to line up to try to be is it first and goal? They're going to say, yeah.
Second.
Well, I mean, is it really second? Handoff over here, doesn't matter.
Oh.
He's into the end zone for the touchdown for
look at
Theodore.
us.
So
trying to go low and just blocking down and finding that open slot on the C gap out to the right.
Faith, I'll come down to you. What you got down there?
Yeah, so I was just able to hear Sedarian before he went in on that one defensive play that he was in on, and the last thing he said to Coach Kirk was, my shoulder. And then once he came out, I asked him, I said, hey, you okay? And he gave me a thumbs up. So we will be seeing him, some of the rest of the night, but definitely affected and in pain in his shoulder.
Yeah. It's going to be a storyline to watch. Extra point, snap, the kick is on the way. It's good.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
At Central Alabama Community College, We provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552, 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan options for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
It's tied up 7 apiece. And
man, great drive, Brett. Tip your hat to Theodore. Just physical running down the middle. Man, we had him tackled at the line of scrimmage, 3 different times on that possession. It's not poor defense. It's not setting the edge and giving up weak stuff. It's just big backs. And, I think he's a better downhill back than even big old Johnson that we saw for Opelika. I mean, Opelika was a bruiser.
Yeah.
But he wasn't that type of athlete, I didn't
He's
feel
got
like.
1,300 yards rushing for a reason. And
He
this is what
does.
they like to do. And, passing-wise,
that's what I was saying.
They were able to mix it up enough.
7 on 7. Never missed a pass.
Yeah, I mean, 7 for 7 there.
7 for 7,
Yeah, so Theodore answers there, tied up 7.
And part of that's coverage for us. It's a bit of a problem. The longer we get into the season, the more questionable we look back in the secondary in coverage. And unfortunately, BJ was out a lot of that drive. We need him back in. But I do like the change. When we went to man, we knew who we had. They weren't just a wide open receivers running open. Because I think athletically we match them. We match anybody back in the secondary.
They're going to kick off right here to the left to right, high kick. Down the numbers over there, fielded at the 15. Going to bring it across, trying to find some room, cut back 25, trying to get the sideline, does. 30, 35, 40, across the 40 up to the 42. Good run.
Well blocked, Brett.
Good
You know,
return.
I was watching that entire time going, please, no blocks in the back, no holding. And set up a nice return, and BJ didn't look gimpy there.
No, he didn't. He kind of got up a little bit sluggish right there, but he's fine. It seems like it's good to see. Hey, look, BJ and Sedarian, both seniors, going to fight through whatever they got to fight through here to kind of keep things going.
You can tell it's the second round with how beat up everybody is.
Too soon.
You did.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt.
And call a holding penalty.
I didn't see the holding penalty.
I didn't see it unless it's the top side. It definitely wasn't down here where we returned the football.
All the way back to the 20, so that's
massive.
Tough deal. So,
they look for it.
Oh,
they do.
Yes.
Well, look,
any return.
Any return.
Most of the time there is one.
No.
First down and 10 at the 20 now. Trips to the top. Kingston will be in the shotgun. Takes the snap and hand off over here to the short side of the field. And couldn't make that first guy miss. He grabbed him up high and going to pull him down right there at the 20. Maybe a yard to the 21-yard line. 5:26 and counting here in the first half. We're tied at 7 apiece. That is your All Clear Plumbing and Air score. So Darian Morgan, B.J. Bedgood back out on the field.
Haven't seen much in the passing game. Maybe 3 receptions on the night. Coach Coleman will try to get that update from you. You have that touchdown
B.J.
reception.
Bedgood in motion left to right. And a handoff, cut back, good job. 25, 30, 35, cut outside a 40-yard, 41-yard line. Thought I saw a flag fly, but I guess I just saw something, thank God. As a good run off right side. Get it up to the 41-yard line, a new set of downs, compliments of C&T Electric.
Well, giving us the numbers that we're looking for in the box and taking advantage of it, and it may feel like, man, well, here we go running again. Here we go running again.
Right.
Well, if that's what they're giving you.
Run it.
And you've got Ja back there who's ran as well as he has the last 4 or 5 weeks, then take advantage of it. And beautiful job, great north and south vision running that football by Ja.
Pistol formation. This time going to turn around, hand it to Ja again,
Great
squatted
run.
down, then got across the 45 up to the 46-yard line.
Good vision, Brett, showing off to the left, that A-gap off to the left. Little jump step back to the right, picks up 4, almost 5 yards there on first down to keep us ahead of the chains.
Harrell back into the football game for Ja. He picked up 4 yards, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top, ball on the far hash. 3:58 and counting here in the first half. Brought to you by the Heritage South Credit Union. Need 6 yards down to the 49. Going to hand it off to Harrell. Harrell found a seam, trying to turn the corner, going to be tripped up. Good speed that time by Theodore, number 10, coming up making a great tackle there on Harrell. That's Hayden Coleman.
Yeah, coming up from secondary, Brett.
Yep.
But this one, slow developing. Josh looking for running room, can't find a cutback lane. Doesn't really pick up anything there. The ball's at the Wildcat 45-yard line, almost 3rd and 6.
Trips to the top now. Ball in the near hash, moving right to left. Wildcats need to move the chains here. 3:10 to go in the first half. Kingston takes a snap, going to roll the pocket to the right. Take it, throw it wide open at the 45, down to the 42-yard line. What a strike on the run there.
Nice little sit-down route. Yeah, by slot receiver Eric Young. Beautiful.
He's got time to throw the football.
Yeah, beautiful throwing motion by Kingston
no
pre-year.
pressure.
Yeah, they have no pressure. No. And, you know, that time Wildcats chose to roll the pocket. And a good throw on the run that time by Kingston. He sat down Eric Young wide open down there. Ball down to the 42, first down. Sedarian in motion right to left. Kingston takes a snap, going to hand off straight ahead, pushing forward. Big power run right there.
Nice.
Still pushing forward down to the 35-yard line. Theodore said they had the football. They're going to go ahead and mark that down right there at the 35.
That's Josh picking up that 6 or 7 yards there on first down.
He's going to.
Little gimpy coming out of the ball game. Jai going back in.
I think he got hit where it doesn't.
I do too.
Yeah, I think everybody's gimpy when you get hit there. Second down and 2. 2:08 to go here in the first half. Wildcats on the move. Shotgun snap. Jai off the right side, and not going to be pushed backwards. And over there on the
trying
right
that
side
short,
of that.
yeah, trying that short side of the field.
Third
Got a
down
little
and
trap
3.
block set up there in the middle. They take it on. They're really, really physical.
It'll be 3rd down and 3. A minute and 38 seconds to go here in the first half. One receiver to the top, one down to the bottom. Sedarian up to the top of the formation, short side of the field.
Not sure exactly who that one. I think it's on us.
It is. False start against us.
Got 3rd and 3 now, 3rd and 8.
Minute and 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Tied up at 7 apiece. That is your all clear plumbing and air score. Personnel change. Ball back to the 40 here. Need 8 yards. Need to get down to the 32. Ball on the far hash. BJ and Sedarian split to the top of the formation. Short side of the field. Kingston takes the snap. Going to look to the right. He's got his receiver down inside the 30 to the 28. He's got a first down. Compliments of C&T Electric moving the football. Coach Mass runs down the field, runs on the field saying he dropped it. He didn't drop it. I was looking through the binoculars. He did not drop it. Quick to the line of scrimmage. Take the snap. Kingston quick again. Wide open. 20-yard line, fighting inside the 20 down to the 18. That's DJ this time. Going to be right at the sticks. I think they're going to move him. He does. 10 yards, another first down. Keep moving, getting to the line of scrimmage. 58 seconds. Takes the snap. Kingston right. Looking. Going to roll out. Just going to take off and run. That throws back. Man. Probably not the best decision. Could have run for probably 5 or 6 yards, and dangerous throw to come and throw all the way back against your body.
Yeah, he had BJ open. He saw him there in the middle. Just
not a good throw, though.
Missed it, but hey, they've got these 2 deep safeties back, Brett. They're 12, 14 yards off the line of scrimmage, and we're finding our slot receivers in between those linebackers and safeties on the previous 2 passes, and really good timing by Kingston.
$50 seconds, 12 on the play clock. Wildcats have 2 timeouts. 6 seconds on the play clock, and Coach Johnson going to call a timeout. 50 seconds to go here. And the Wildcats have driven the ball down to the Theodore 18-yard line. You got to remember, Theodore won the toss and chose to take the football. So the Wildcats will get the ball to start the second half. And we saw the Wildcats miss on an opportunity last week going into the locker room when it was 12-7. Had a chance to score, threw a pick. They come out first play of the second half and take it the distance and take the lead. So this is Wildcats in the same position with a chance to add some points here and take the lead into halftime.
Well, last week, if you remember, we throw a fade to the top side of the field to Sedarian. They creep their safety over, know that it's coming, and he makes a play on it. It's the defender off the ball. Tonight, I don't care where Bush is lined up, wherever Sedarian is, he's close enough by, Brett, that if we try to go for that go route or that fade route, he's going to be defending over the top. So that's the problem when you get down here inside the red zone, is that's the play that we've looked for for a large majority of the year. And so got to know where one is. I think he is the physical problem back there in the secondary that can match up with some of our receivers.
Yeah, he's the guy for sure. J.J. Bush, 4-star commit to Missouri.
Got B.J. and Sedarian, though, lined up together on the top side of the field.
We saw that formation a couple of plays ago. DJ in motion left to right on second down. Kingston under pressure this time. Gets out of it. Going to take off and run. Going to spin inside the 20 down back to the original line of scrimmage.
Just a breakdown in pass protection right here. Great job by Kingston to just get that football back to the line of scrimmage.
30 seconds.
Rolling, go under 30 seconds, 3rd and 10.
And get to the line. 2 down here to the bottom, 2 to the top on 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. Kingston Claps, takes the snap. Going to take it, throw it over here on the left side. Eric had it in and out of his hands. Dadgummit.
What a throw right there. This ball is put in a small little area that Eric would have been the only one that can bring it in. Defender right over the top of him, so decent.
We're going to go
coverage back in the second. We're going to try to kick it from about 35, 36 yards from this left hash.
17 seconds.
You know, quick change up tonight, though, on the hold. We've got Elijah back holding the football instead of BJ. I don't know what the reason is for that.
No,
saw Elijah last year as the holder.
Yep. We'll see what happens right here. Be a 35-yard attempt to this near hash. Not sure what the call was there.
Kirk had to. We almost.
Yeah, didn't get it off there, so going to have to burn a timeout there. We had it in our pocket, so that's you can't take them with you. So 17.7, huge. Here's a crazy stat. Have we made a field goal this year?
If we have, I don't remember.
I don't think we've made a field goal this year. Now, we haven't attempted very many.
No.
So that's also a little skewed there. But Faith, down to you. Haven't been able to come down to you very much here in this second quarter. But the Wildcats was with a chance to take the lead here before halftime.
Yeah, definitely a lot of commotion going on the sideline. Coach Johnson was really frustrated here just a few plays ago with number 8. He kept saying, Mr. Ref, he can't do that, he can't do that. So a lot of commotion on this sideline, and then especially, with just kind of how the offense has been playing and getting stopped. People are not very happy over here.
Well, maybe we can change that here with a 35-yard kick. Snap, place kick's on the way. It's not going to get there.
Oh, just short.
Just has not worked this season. For whatever reason, it just has not. I haven't been able to connect, and going to fall short. Like he was on target, but just, and he's got plenty of leg. Colin, no, that's not an issue, and just maybe just hit it fat. I don't know. 13 seconds, Theodore going to hold us out. No points here as we go to the locker room. Theodore's probably going to take a knee. It's a 7-7 game. Knew it was going to be a dogfight for sure. They'll line up and just take a knee here, and we'll go to the halftime show. Brought to you by Bice Motors. And that's what we'll do. Wildcats and Bobcats. It's a cat fight here in the second round of the playoffs. And we're tied up at 7 as we head to the Bice Motors halftime show. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillaby Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillaby Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Ants, spiders, roaches, termites, bed bugs, oh my! Let Top Gun Pest Control protect your home and family. Don't be bugged any longer. Not only can Top Gun Pest Control eliminate your bug problems, they can also handle moisture control issues, powder post beetles, fungus, and are certified to install vapor barriers, encapsulations, and dehumidifiers. Top Gun Pest Control, servicing Alex City, Dadeville, Sylacauga, Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Call Top Gun Pest Control today at 256-414-8309.
Scooter's Coffee on Highway 280 in Alex City has just what you need to make your day better. They are roasting their coffee from some of the best specialty coffee beans in the world, so you know you're going to get a good drink every time. And did you know all of their drinks are available hot, iced, or blended? And they also have some really good food. Download the app and earn rewards too. Lattes, frappes, lemonades, teas, smoothies. What sounds good to you today? Scoot in and scoot out quickly. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
Show Wildcat Pride of Alexander City Marching Band on the field performing. Christian Reyes has done a tremendous job this year building this band program and continuing to add to it, and they have performed extremely well throughout the season. Let's go over
and more numbers too.
Numbers are up.
That always helps.
And it's still growing.
Yeah.
So it's going to continue to grow. All right, Coach. Let's talk some numbers here.
I mean, really, both teams about 156 total yards first half. Kingston 7 out of 10 for 67 yards. Jai has 9 rushes for 56 yards with a 28 long. Sedarian has 3 catches for 26 yards. And like I said, I mean, we're about rushing and passing about total, almost 50 yards total, maybe 60 yards. Passing and rushing. So
defensive football game. And what you expect it with a Steve Mass, like they have this game right where they want it as a tie game. Wildcats had the ball with a chance to go up 2 scores, and they were able to stop the Wildcats, and then they were able to come down and answer and tie the football game up. And I thought that was a big momentum swing for them. We come back, drive down, have a chance for some points there, miss a field goal as we go to halftime. But Wildcats will get the football to start the second half. And let's see, we've done a really good job this year, guys, of coming out of the locker room and have made some really good adjustments. We've been in some close football games last 2 or 3 weeks at half. And we have come out and maybe not necessarily on the third, but we have definitely on the fourth quarter of these football games. You know, we were up 12-7 last week over Central Tuscaloosa. They come out, take the first play, go down and score, go up 14-12, but we answer right back, and then we didn't look back after that. So, again, our coaching staff, I have faith in them that they'll come out and have made some really good adjustments and see what we can do to try to get this offense going.
We're going to have to do the same tonight and play well in the second half because you've got a great coach across the way that's been making halftime adjustments for right at 30 years as a head coach, Brett. And when you coach back in that era that you and I and Wes grew up in, you'd like to win football games 13-10. You had no problem playing 17-14 football games. You know, those type of games have really changed. We very seldom do we see games that low scoring, but they'd like to get this one into the fourth quarter, being a one-score game, and have a chance there late to come back and win this thing against the Wildcats. 7-7 as we start the second half, Brett. Not much offense to account for either team really there in the first half. Both putting together one decent drive, and outside of that one drive, very little.
I mean, it was a sloppy game first half. I mean, 15 flags. 15 flags in the first half between both teams. When you play 12 games already during the season, you don't want that at all. I mean, it's just sloppy. Sloppy football first half, and it's on the defense right now.
I'm glad to see Sedarian come out, you know, a little pep in his step there, and BJ same getting out, you know, had a portion of that first half where both of those guys were out for a little while, and so they're the playmakers. Sedarian right down here walking around, and BJ catching some passes here from Kingston to kind of get warmed up.
Good to see Coach Busby coming up. You know, Coach Busby was in my spot for many, many years when we were coming through school. Brett did a tremendous job calling color back in the day, and said a lot of nice things about me when I probably didn't deserve it, so I do want to thank him for that. I always think back on that when I'm calling these other kids. I'm like, you know what? You know, you talk good about somebody and you talk good about their kids. For the most part, they think a lot of you, Coach Coleman. So whatever you do, when they're 16 to 18-year-old kids, just keep it to yourself. If you got something negative to say, it'll be okay. They can see it on the film or whatever.
That's right.
Coach Busby was always wonderful with that, and just brought his grandson up here to brag on my daughter, who won the push-up championship at her school this week. She's a good athlete, but there's only one thing that she talks about all year long, and that's the push-up contest. So when you got a daughter that's excited about the push-up contest,
you can't beat that.
No, not when you're the daddy.
Especially you.
Not when you're the daddy. You're happy about it. So good to see him, though.
Yeah, always. Hey, look, just named the wrestling room at the new school for him and Coach Lee.
Well deserved.
And, you know, did that in a board meeting a couple of months ago. So, and like you guys said, just very deserving.
Well, Coach Lee with 11 state championships while he was here, and Coach Busby was a part of a couple of those state championship teams when he was the heavyweight back in the day. And then Coach Busby comes through and wins 3 in the early part of the 80s. So 14 state championships for the Wildcats, and those two men, very, very deserving. That was a program. And we've been right there on the cusp of winning some more under Coach Ransall. He's put a really good product out there.
Couple runner-ups.
Yep, and but that was the program here at this school for a long, long time, and it really helped our football program, Brett. Trust me, when you're strong and physical and your kids are thinking the coolest thing they can do is be a good wrestler, I promise you they're going to end up being pretty good football players too.
No question. We've had some great ones for sure. All right, it's going to wrap up the Bice Motors halftime show. We'll keep it right here as both teams complete their warm-ups, and we'll get set for the second half here of this second-round matchup.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do. Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Town & Country Cleaners has been around for many, many years, located on Cherokee Road right next to Playhouse Cinemas. Now, they have specials Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But you know what? They got specials every day. Reverend Emerson Ware says y'all come by and see us today at Town & Country Cleaners.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
The model year-end sales event is going on now at Tony Sarah Ford. The final 2024 and 2025 models are moving fast, like a new Ford F-150 with 2.9% financing and up to $7,500 in bonus cash. Or a new 2025 Ford Escape with 0% financing. Or a new Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport with 5.9% financing plus $6,250 in bonus cash. Our model year-end sales event is going on now at Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
And Wildcats will receive the second half Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance kickoff. So it's, again, scores from around the state. Reeltown trailing at half. Central Clay up 13-0 at half. Elmore County down 13-7 to Williamson, the number 1 team in 5A.
Auburn up 23-0.
Yes.
Was that the half, Brett?
Yes, that was at half. And then Auburn and Opelika winning 8-7 over Baker there at home. Spain Park winning over Saraland there in the first half, 17-14.
Kicking off for the Bobcats,
So would that make the semifinal game at Auburn with Auburn and
Yes,
Opelika?
yes, correct. That would be because they played at Opelika earlier. Here's the second half kickoff, boy. But it hit us, and the ball's loose. It's still ricocheting around. Ball's loose.
Had the ball bounce up, and Theodore gets the football.
Man, they just kicked a line. I don't think he meant to do it that way. He just kicked one, and it just
like a bowler ball.
And now it's slick out there on the ground, and we just and we had it. They had a guy that had it, and then it shot away from him about 10 yards, and that's devastating. Man, that's a terrible break to start this second half. So Wildcats going to give them the football there at the 37-yard line. I mean, just a terrible, terrible break. First down and 10. They're going to go in a wishbone, and they're late getting a guy out on the field. Abel back there in the backside, that's going to take that handoff and going to power ahead down to about the 32-yard line. So they're coming out here with a break on the opening kickoff.
Welcome to a 29-year veteran head coach across the way. He don't mind coming in the wishbone when he's got positive field and play physical football with that big back there, and he picks up 6 yards on first down.
Overton in under center.
Yeah, false start.
Handoff, and that's a false start.
Yep. Exactly what we needed.
Yeah, handing it off to Abel over there again. And so this will go against there was two guys that jumped actually. For Theodore, they've had a boatload of those penalties so far tonight. I hope they have a few more.
That's 11 flags on them.
Oh, my. Thank the Lord we got that.
Tied up 7 apiece. 11:32 just underway here. Just a terrible break there. Opening kickoff here in the second half. They have a guy late coming on again. Their substitutions are not good. That's a false start on the left guard. Left guard moved again. All right, they're not. They can't get the right subs in. They can't get settled. And they continue to move backwards, which is huge. What?
We must be saying something. Because I saw the coaches over there. I mean, they're going to
call it against us.
Yeah.
And move it forward 5. Emulating the snap count, maybe. I don't know, but it's 2nd and 5 now. Back in I hand it to the fullback. Christian Smith grabs him and drops him at the 30. So it'll be 3rd down and about 3 coming up. So the first man through there, number 4, Braylon Ely. So third down and 4 coming up, or 3rd and 3 really. They need to get down to the 27. The ball right at the 30.
One thing about this formation, Brett, not going to be in any rush to get this snap off. Going to roll that thing down under 10 seconds on the play clock. Want to try to keep this, or, quicken this game.
Yeah, they can try to speed it up on the clock there. 5 seconds. They're going to run under center. All set, handoff Abel. Abel going to stumble across and get a first down.
Yeah, physical play off that right side, top side of the field, which is the short side of the field. They like something over there with their matchups, and that is
get it down to the 25, so a new set of downs. Going to stay in that offset over there. Going to hand it to Abel again. Abel hits a wall that time. Going to get about 3 or 4, though.
Yeah, he just keeps barreling forward. You got him tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the next thing you know, he's picked up 3 or 4 yards to stay ahead of the chains.
Well, he gets stronger as the game goes. They're going to move that one back a couple of yards. So they're going to put it down after about a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. Overton going to hand off Abel again. He broke through that time and going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down.
Problem is they're staying ahead of the chains.
They're getting a big push. I'm watching it really close, and they're getting a good 3-yard push upfield before he's even
big right touched. Tackle over there, Brett.
And no huddle. We can't sub.
Got the tackle over. Got a big tight end.
Same play. This time he cuts back and
just
still on his feet, just powering down, surfing all the way down to the 6-yard line. He's not going to stop them right now. Again, they took a opening kickoff and got the break they needed. Stole a possession right here to start the second half. They have it 1st and goal at the 6. They're going to try that right side again. Handoff right side, and Abel's popped right there at the 5. Going to get maybe the 4. So
Still
a 2
getting
yard
push on that defensive line, Brett, getting us back 2 or 3 yards before we have a linebacker, and that's Caleb Kendrick on this backside, crashing down the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
See if you can bend but don't break right here. 2nd down and goal at the 4. Stay with the 2 offset backs. You got Abel back there. Handoff right side, cuts back against the grain, going to power it in there for a touchdown.
He's tough.
Well,
Love
he's
what
got
they
a lot
see
of
him.
help, though. It ain't just him. His offensive line is giving him a good 3 or 4 yard push downfield, and then when you get him going north-south, then it really is difficult.
Flag.
A penalty flag on the field at the goal line. So we'll see what the call is.
Face mask, maybe.
An unsportsmanlike conduct
Okay, there you
on Theodore.
There you go, Faith. Thank you so much for that.
Is that dead ball?
The touchdown is
Yeah.
good. So Theodore takes the lead 13-7. You know, this is 2 weeks in a row. The Wildcats have given up an opening touchdown to start the second half. 13-7. These extra points are always huge. We just had a block last week on a field goal, which was huge. Sedarian Morgan with a big block. Wildcats trail at 13-7 for the first time tonight. Snap, place, kicks on the way, and the kick is good. 14-7. That's your new all-clear plumbing and air score. Wildcats now trail it here. Terrible break out of the gate on the opening kickoff as it.
Ooh, that big right tackle. Look at that big thing going off the field. And Coach Mask meets him out there, Brett. They never went away from that right side.
Stayed right behind him the whole time.
Yep, go into the wishbone, run it right off right tackle every single snap, and we have no answer for it. And, you know, when the matchup's in your favor, Brett, and you run in that C gap, buddy, unless you change things up or you move some extra defenders with a little bit more size on that side based off of what the formation you're seeing, I don't care what you do. Sometimes the matchups are better for them. Theodore's going to have 15 yards penalized on this kickoff, though, so we got to be smart up front, though.
And, Faith, you said something about that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Now they're going to have to do what we had to do to start the game and kick off from their own 25.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of chit-chat and chatter. I mean, it's been a chatty game literally since the coin toss, and it hasn't stopped. And so, you know, it's going to make for an interesting half. Let's see if we can get the penalties down to a minimum.
Yeah, and you said it, like literally been chatting since the coin toss. Wildcats trail 14-7. First time the Wildcats have trailed tonight here. 8:34 to go here in this third quarter. It's time they kick one, and it's going to go into down to around the 22. We're going to go back and field it, bring it across. Made one man miss, cut up field, 30, broke a tackle. Baby J still on his feet. Still fighting, broke out of it, 30.
Go.
And then tripped up right there at the end around the 34-yard line. Man, and if he gets going right there, he may get the sideline, and it could be Katie bar the door down that far sideline. But, hey, just would not go down, and a very dangerous return man in LaJavius Calhoun. But the Wildcats set up good field position at their own 34, moving left to right. Kingston Preer will jog out. Been solid all season at quarterback. Wildcats have done a great job of being able to answer scores. Going to need to do it right here with 8:20 to go in the third. Kingston Preer in the shotgun. One receiver to the top, one down here to the bottom.
Hey, but look, we get a delay of game coming out on the first play of the drive.
I don't even understand how that happens.
Just sloppy.
Shotgun snap. Trying to run the football, broke one tackle, not going to break the second one. Going to pull him down at the 30-yard line.
8's a good player for them, Brett.
Yep.
Really physical, runs well. We've tried to run away from him, or at least to his side of the field, quite often tonight, and he's hawked us down.
That's Kyan Parker Crawford. Second down, 14. Shotgun snap, going to hand off over there. Ja broke one tackle and undercut, and there's penalty flags flying from every direction. One on the far side and then one coming from the back judge there.
I thought I saw a face mask, but I'm not.
Yeah, it is, and we're clapping. It's going to be a face mask, Sedarian said.
That's personal foul face mask, so we'll take those 15. I thought the headgear turned with that. Really good block by our Wildcats on that C gap to the left. Had them turned out, and defender coming through makes that face mask. So we'll take this one out around midfield, out to the 49-yard line. Massive play. Wildcats trail 14-7 with 7:48 to go in the third.
Love to get back even here.
Two deep safeties.
That's all sides. That should have been a penalty right there. They jumped in the neutral zone, and they should have called it. Shotgun snap here, going to go back to the ground, and he is hit and driven backwards.
8. Boy, he's good.
That's Crawford again. Just can't get anything going on the ground.
Well, and all the numbers are showing that we need to be running the football.
They're so good downhill, though, man. They get downhill about as fast as anybody that we've seen all season.
5-yard loss there on first
That's
down.
massive loss. They got too many men on the field.
Timeout, they called it.
Yeah, they had 12 men on the field. Scooter's Coffee timeout on the field, 14-7. Theodore leading the Wildcats here. Been sloppy coming out of the second half.
I mean, he has time. I mean, he was 7-10 in the first half, Kingston was. If he has time, I think we can throw the ball on him. But
Ain't going to need to. You know, last week, you know, when we come out in the second half, we're needing to hit some big plays, and we're able to as we moved into the second half. You know, the way that they've got these safeties, though, lined up, Brett, make it a little bit more difficult to try deep passes down the field. So really everything that we've hit's been underneath. We have tried a couple of times on some deeper routes, but, you know, when you've got Bush back there in cover 2 and he's lined up on the side that Sedarian's on, you can try the deep ball, but you're going to have a matchup that's also in their favor. And you look, he's always up at the top of the field where one is.
Well, that means you got to have some guys somewhere else going to have to make some plays. And it's the bottom line. Ball up to the 44. Second down and 15. They're bringing some pressure right here. Kingston going to step up. Philly's got a lot of room. 45 midfield, 45 going to jog out. He got a first down.
Yep.
Jogged out of bounds right there. I mean, they brought pressure, and when he got through the initial line, there was a lot of green grass over on the far side. All clear, plumbing and air. Score is 14-7, but a C&T Electric first down there, moving the chains inside Theodore territory down to the 41.
And he did that last week. He loosened them up. He had about 40 yards rushing, most of that coming in the second half, and might be needed here tonight, too. Great run.
There's a good cut by Jai holding.
Oh, man, holding from the back, Judge, the darn white
That's
hat.
actually white hat that called it. He must have seen something immediately. I'd like to see who did that in the interior. He made a good cut there, found a lane. This penalty starting to be a...
Coaches are down here arguing that Theodore had 12 men on the field.
Again.
On that play?
For the second time.
Yes, sir.
That, Faith, I tell you, thank you so much.
Man.
Well, no wonder you had to hold.
Yeah, true.
That is ridiculous.
Right there at the line of scrimmage. So
1st and 20. Hand off over there and get about 2 or 3 yards there on 1st down. So
clock's rolling too, Brett. We'll probably roll under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter on this next snap with the Wildcats trailing 14-7. The majority of the plays here tonight have been on the ground. Only 10 passes here in this football game.
I think you're saying it. I mean, you know, the numbers show that you got to run the ball, but they do such a great job of collapsing and getting downhill. Shotgun snap here on 2nd and 17. Kingston under pressure. Nowhere to go with it. Going to take it and throw it. Man, he dropped it down at the 28-yard line. Would have been a 1st down. Wow. B.J. Bedgood never drops those passes, and that would have been a massive 1st down, moving the chains there on a 2nd and 17.
Great blocking up at the top side. Daniel Burns, our left tackle, giving Kingston enough time to step up in the pocket. A little comeback route. A good 17, 18 yards down the field. Actually, a little bit more than 20, Brett.
Yeah, it would have been
right there on the mark, just a drop.
3rd down, and they jump in the neutral zone. This time they will get them. It's only going to be 5, though, but it'll be 3rd and 12 now instead of 3rd and 17. A little bit more manageable, moving the ball down into Theodore territory.
Also into a position of the game where you decide if you pick up 7 or 8 yards here, you're down to the 35, you're going to go for it. So you can make a play call based off of not necessarily needing to get all 12 here.
Shotgun snap. Kingston steps up, going to go for it all down the middle. He's got him wide open. Caught it. 5, he's in. Touchdown Wildcats. A busted coverage by Theodore. Had him wide open. And this time B.J. Bedgood makes up for the drop catch. And Theodore's got 2 guys down, but Kingston saw him, had to go, my gosh, how is he that wide open? But B.J. Bedgood down the middle of the field makes up for that drop pass, and Steve Mask not happy with his bunch on defense. They were all out of whack, had 12 men on the field a couple times, and they still got guys late coming in because he's going to run right through the middle of our line. Extra point, need this one to tie it up. High snap, put it down, kicks on the way, got it through. Tied up at 14 apiece. That's your new all-clear plumbing and air score. Let's go down to the sideline with Faith Richardson. Wildcats, Kingston Preer finding B.J. Bedgood for the Wildcat touchdown.
You guys, just after BJ dropped that one pass, I mean, he comes back and recovers with a beautiful touchdown. Again, every throw that Kingston's been throwing tonight has been beautiful passes, and that's something that you expect from him every single night, but let's keep it up for the rest of the night.
Absolutely, and let me tell you, offensive line gave Kingston time to throw the football.
He has time.
Yeah, he has time. They've been bringing a little bit more pressure here.
Yeah, you're right.
But this time he steps up, and again, I couldn't believe it when I looked down the field. I'm like, there's got to be somebody with him, and they busted a cover.
Well, we're not going 5 wide. We've got 2 extra blockers in there to help. Now, they're only sending 4. They only got 4 down linemen. So if 4 gets to us when we've got 2 helpers in,
we're in trouble.
Then that is a problem.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we have. I think we blocked it for the most part pretty well. And another thing that I like here tonight is when we go back in that passing game and you got a couple of extra blockers, Brett, let Kingston be the guy that's going to run the football.
Absolutely.
Anytime that he sees open space, take advantage of it.
And that was a huge run by him to get that 1st down. Colin Murphy's kickoff going to be a high end over end kick, going to be fielded at around the 10. Running, what a great play to get out there. He turned the corner, though, and gets knocked out of bounds.
Oh, that's on us. That's on us.
Just
stupid football.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
a
these are the things that
penalty right there
cost you football games. You know, about 2 or 3 seconds after the tackle's made, Pierre did a great job of holding the sideline. We almost have him tackled back here at the 22-yard line, but let him sneak away. And then 2 or 3 seconds after, we're going to come over and just hit somebody 3 or 4 yards out of bounds. It costs you football games.
It's going to be penalty going to be called on number 20 there for us.
Quick scores around the state.
Caleb Jones there.
A couple of quick updates. Auburn is up 30-0 on Daphne. Phoenix City, the same score you had earlier, Brett, 27-15. Opelika now up 14-6 on Baker.
Gosh, we have not given our defense a good situation here in this third quarter. Personal foul, late hit by Caleb Jones. Ball will be dead at midfield, and guess what they're going to do? It will be Christian Overton handing off to Kendrick Abel. I can tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm just glad to see him out of that wishbone.
Taking handed off over here on the left side. He took a shot, though, right there from Charles Chappelle. Right there, manned up on him and knocked the big guy down hard right there at midfield. No gain there on the play.
Good job defensively. That's Pucci that's on this right side, not giving a little cutback lane, Brett, taking on that block, pushing it in. You know, why they try the left side instead of the right here, I don't know. I mean, they ran it that way
they did.
Every single snap. But BJ, I don't know if you noticed, he came up, set the edge right here. Great job by Charles to come across and clean him up.
2nd and 10. You want them behind the chain. Snap right there, be play action, rolls out, under pressure, going to dump it out. Caught it, though, but only about a yard gain right there. So pressure in the face of Overton. They're going to give him 2, but it's 3rd down and 8.
We got lucky we had pressure back because our safeties are confused, Brett, in the middle of the field. Bryce and Elijah trying to clean that up after that play. They did have...
It's a huge play right here.
2 receivers running. We had 1 defended. They had 1 open down the middle.
Need to get off the field right here. 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 48 of the Wildcats. They're going to go shotgun formation. Overton with 2-3 down here to the bottom, 1 to the top.
I like very, very smart by Coach Johnson to call a timeout here.
Yes.
We look confused.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elliott City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheels starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Hi, I'm Quinn Harrelson at Riverbank and Trust. As a mortgage lender, I work hard to earn my clients' trust. That means being accessible when they need me. on my personal cell phone, even on the weekends, and delivering mortgage options that work best for their financial well-being. Building lasting relationships and the excitement of helping clients purchase a home, well, that never gets old.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Football, and we've got a defensive tackle also meeting him there to help. I think it's Pucci.
4th and 2 with 50 seconds to go here in the third. They need 2 yards.
Great play by 32 on the top side, though, Brett.
They choose to leave the offense out there. Abel back there going to get the football. You can just about write it up.
Could be the biggest play of the game right here.
Overton offset, 2 backs over to the right side. False start.
Unreal.
False start on the left tackle again. How many is that on 78?
Well, that's our defensive front also shifting, Brett. Very, very smart. You know, I tell you what.
That changes this whole deal, though, right here, guys.
You know, we saw that the opening game of the season, Opelika took advantage of us on that. Opelika did a lot of shifting, and we were upset about it, and we complained a lot. And since then, we've taken that in and really worked on it and used it to our advantage, especially the last couple of weeks.
I agree. So this tee will go down at the 20-yard line or just inside the 20, so it's a 30-yard field goal.
Let's block it.
Sedarian's in the middle to block. Snap plays, kicks on the way. He blocked it! He blocked it!
Go,
Pick it up! Down this near sideline, 20,
BJ.
25, 30, 35 out of bounds.
Let's go.
He blocked it.
Sedarian Morgan.
Sedarian's come through 2 weeks in a row. Sedarian Morgan with another blocked field goal.
Ball skills. Look, he's an amazing athlete all the way around. His timing, playing where he's played in basketball for so long, and he times this jump perfectly. Gets up with that big right paw, knocks it away. Luckily, it goes to one of our best playmakers, and B.J. Bedgood takes this one back out to the 39.
Thought he was going to take it down the sideline. 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A massive block field goal. Ate it up right there in the middle. And the Wildcats hold after a shank punt, giving them unbelievable field position, a bend but don't break, and force them to make attempt a 30-yard field goal, and Sedarian blocks it. Back on offense, tied at 14. Shotgun snap, play action, going to swing it out to Sedarian. Going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Open field tackling at its best here for Theodore tonight, and that'll end the third quarter. We're all tied up 14 apiece, and a great one here in the second round of the high school playoffs. We go to the fourth, brought to you by the Heritage South Credit Union. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
At Central Alabama Community College, We provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Our kids aren't the only ones who do homework. For big families, we do ours too. Like buying our first home, which was a whole different animal. We got expert coaching from Maria, our Valley Home Loan consultant. She provided a full menu of digital resources, which gave us the confidence to make an offer. Now we have our own yard, which taking care of is, well, a whole different animal. Finding the right mortgage can be daunting. We can help you through it all.
Score a flavor touchdown at Wharf Casual Seafood. Their winning lineup of appetizers and entrees has everything from fan-favorite seafood like shrimp and mahi-mahi to star burgers and fresh salads. Check out their menu online at wharfcasualseafood.com.
The Wildcats and the Bobcats tied at 14 apiece here in round number 2. Coach Johnson out there really talking to these officials about something. I don't know what he's talking to them about, but he is pretty much during the entire break.
Well, just great coaching, Brett. You got to work them over.
Yeah, well, he does.
Hey, the more that you mention what you want them to check for,
they'll look for it.
The more often that you'll end up with those calls. And we've been very lucky tonight, very fortunate that a Steve Mask-led team, let me repeat myself, that's one of the best coaches in state history across the way, has played exceptionally sloppy football tonight with 15 penalties. And you take those away, we may be in a different
I hate to say
spot.
it, but he's had a lot to do with it. The team, the coaching staff with the substitutions, and a lot of that's on them. So false starts aren't, but they've been all out of whack on substitutions and getting plays in late too. And it hadn't been a well-coached game on their sideline either from that standpoint. 2nd down and 10 at our own 39, shotgun formation. Kingston takes the snap. Going to play action over here. Picks up Bush, stiff arm. Going to roll out, dump it down here, just out of bounds, and then tackled out of bounds right here at the 30, and they don't call it. And hit from behind, and BJ was rolled up on about 4 yards out of bounds.
You know, a great stiff arm right there
Yes.
for Kingston to buy himself some time. That's Eric that's running a little out route over here on the left sideline. He reads that Kingston's releasing out of the pocket. Tries to find an open slot and just didn't
Here we go.
link up with each other.
Third down and 10. 2 to the top, Sedarian down here to the bottom, and you're going to walk J.J. Bush down here close to him. Kingston takes the snap, going to step up in the pocket, going to roll out, throw on the run. Wide open, and he dropped it.
Man.
Eric Young dropped it, and he couldn't have been more wide open.
Hey, great job by Kingston. Going to roll that pocket out to the right, step up under a defender who's also fighting cramps going off the field, Brett. Step under, step into the pass, have another opening over there. Just couldn't catch it. So this time,
just let the ball get into his body, man. And, you know, a lot of times he settled down, ran a good route, and just let it get in his pads. It was a good throw by Kingston. Now we'll have to punt. Carson, see if he can get a better one off. This one's going to hit at the 35, take a roll, 30, 25, still rolling, going to roll out of bounds to 22.
That one worked out. Got the roll there at the end that helped a little bit of distance on that one and take them back deep into their territory down to the 22-yard line. And one of the worst field positions of the night for Theodore.
Yeah.
That's one thing they've had in their favor, Brett, is great field position offensively. Let's set the scene here. Wildcats down to 1 timeout. The Bobcats with 2. We're all knotted up at 14. Theodore taking back over possession of the football with 11:36 to go.
This is their kind of drive right here if they can get things going running. 11:36, they'd love to eat clock. Overton, turn it, hand around over on the right side, found a block, spinning up to the 25-26. They'll take that all day long, pick up 4 or 5 yards there on first down.
Had it defended well, but they just keep coming toward this right sideline, waiting for a little bit of a hole to slip through and find it at the last second. Cut it back up the seam there at the hash mark and pick up about 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Such a missed opportunity on that last offensive possession after a huge block field goal. Shotgun snap. Overton going to keep it this time. Nowhere to go with it. Stood up back there on the backside.
2 of our best there on that stop. B.J. Hicks, Caleb Kendrick, who has been all over the field.
He has been a man possessed tonight.
Caleb Kendrick has played wonderful football. There's no doubt who the player of the game is right now. It's 32 out there.
He lost 2 yards. 3rd down and 7. Back here to the 25. Huge play here. 3rd down and 7. With 10:32 to go in this game, ball back at their own 25. Overton in the shotgun with 3 to the top. 1 down here to the bottom. Overton takes the snap. Going to swing it out over there, a screen pass. Going to get upfield, broke a tackle, got a first down. Yeah, had him right there about a yard shy, and he broke loose. Number 19, Raheem Vassar. And they moved the chains. That was huge for Theodore to get a first down right there. We couldn't get off the field. And we're going to look at some things in this game. I hope they don't come back to haunt us, but some near misses and some things where we had some opportunities. Maybe we'll have another one. First down and 10 at the 35. Going to hand it to Abel this time. Abel.
Caleb Kendrick.
Going to power ahead across the 35, pick up a couple. Up to around the 36-yard line.
Going to set that edge over there.
They're going to try to erode as much clock.
They'll run this whole clock down if you give them a chance. And I told you earlier, these old school coaches, they have no problem playing 17-14, 20-14 type of games, Brett.
Well, you got to bow up right here.
Yep.
Got to figure out a way to, again, this defense has answered the call so many times this season.
Won't see a snap until it's under 10 seconds, probably closer to 5.
Overton. That's a false start. That was 2 guards at the same time moving. And it has been a tremendous problem for them.
16 penalties, Coach Coleman.
17.
17 penalties now for Theodore on the night.
Yeah, 73 has had, and 78 have had about as horrible a night of our offensive line. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk bad, but that.
And we're lucky because it's keeping them behind the chains.
I've never seen anything like it.
You know, we have.
The only thing I see worse is on Saturdays. Second down and 12. Overton going to straight keep it, run it ahead, and push forward. Pick up about 4 yards there, down to the 38-yard line.
That's big number 22, Poochie Bird, coming up off the bottom of the pile, making that stop. Yeah, do pick up 5 there, Brett.
3rd and 7 coming up.
8:40 and counting, just starting that play clock. Won't snap this thing until
This is a big play right here, y'all.
Yep. 8 minutes left in the football game. We're all knotted up at 14.
Overton looks over. 7 seconds. Trips down here to the bottom. Shotgun snap. Middle of the field, he dropped it.
That's Caleb again. I think Caleb gets a hand in there, knocks this one. Makes the receiver kind of take his eyes off of the football.
It's been a little sketchy for them tonight punting. They've had some high snaps.
I'll take a bass snap right here. Over the head snap.
It'll be punting from the 25. Get this one off, and not a terrible punt right there. It hits at the 38, going to take a roll, going to die at the 30. Hey, not bad.
Yep.
Not bad. It's not a good night to punt the football, that is for sure.
A couple of quick scores. Thank you, Caleb, for these. 31-28, Spain Park over Saraland with 8 minutes to go. Pike Road all over, up 28-6. Hueytown's up 42-21. Last time he saw that score. So that's some big scores for us on our side of the bracket, Brett.
Yes, very, very much. Not worried about any score right now.
Gotta find a way to score here.
I don't care about whatever's going on anywhere else. So, first down and 10 at our own 30 with 8:05 to go in the game. Tied up at 14. Here's the drive. Swing pass out, got his man. Found a block 30 and then up to the 32. Not much.
Pretty good job defensively, fighting off of a blocker there. Getting B.J. Bedgood down after about a 2 or 3 yard gain there on first down, trying that short side of the field. Real safe pass right there, Brett.
Right.
Give the ball to your playmaker's hands up on the top side. Clock's rolling, 7:40 to go in the ball game. Wildcats with the football right outside of their 30 out to the 33.
2 to the short side, which is the top as they move right to left. Going to send B.J. in motion right to left. High snap, going to hand off up the middle, spinning down. It'll be quickly 3rd down. So,
and they're nose tackles, and they've had a couple of them be it coming in and out of the ball game have played great. All night long, have been physical enough to get off of blocks. And
3rd and 7 coming up for the Wildcats at their own 33-yard line. 7:08 to go here in this game. Tied up at 14 apiece.
Come on.
Need to move the chains right here. Send Sedarian in motion right there. Going to line up at the H-back position. Kingston takes the snap, surveys
Plenty
the
of
field.
time.
Got a lot of time. Going to look, square up, throw it down the field. Penalty flag. He's got him beat.
Yep.
20, 15, 10, 5-yard line. Big catch there. He goes back to Eric Young, and he makes up for the drop pass. There's a penalty flag back here at the 40, but I think they were holding our guy.
Yeah, that's definitely in a spot where it'll be holding back in the secondary.
Hey, but what a great story right here. Eric Young on the last possession dropped a pass to move the chains. They go back to him. This time he hauls it in for a much bigger catch there. Faith, I want to go down to the sideline with you. They go right back to Eric Young for the big catch.
We saw this earlier in the game when this happened with B.J. Bedgood. You know, he dropped it, and then he made that touchdown catch. This is how resilient this offense is.
Got to go back to the well and give a kid a chance, and Manny makes up for it. 1st and goal at the 5. Shotgun snap. Going to hand off to Jai. Jai lowers his headgear and powers it down inside the 2, maybe down to the 1-yard line.
Keep this grouping in there. I really like it. The thing I like about, oh, man, we may have a defender. That's one of theirs down. But Kingston
Well, they got 2 guys down.
Kingston with that big frame, Brett.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Jai went in there and absolutely lowered the boom on 2 guys. And, man, I tell you, he got hit. He got hit. I'm telling you where the headgear went. It went right into the midsection, and he is in a lot of pain. But we ran the ball down inside the 2. I mean, they took a shot.
My point, though, is how big and physical Kingston is.
Yes, right here. I mean, look, you got them on their heels a little bit right here. It's 2nd and goal at the 2. But a humongous play from Kingston Prier, and y'all said it, gave him time to throw the football and found Eric Young behind the secondary, and the safety just misplayed the ball. He just stopped to try to jump, and Eric Young continued to run the route and was able to catch that football for the biggest play of this game. Handoff over here, Jai, into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats back on top, 20-14, 6:13 to go here in the ball game.
Great blocking on the left side of the front. Big Daniel Burns and the rest of that grouping getting a good push ahead, Brett. And an easy touchdown run in for Jai. Huge extra point right here.
Yeah, need to knock it through, and Kingston Prier over here trying to get the crowd up. What a storyline, though, for Eric Young.
Good snap.
Extra points on the way, got it through.
Got it.
It is good. It is 21-14 with 6:13 down to Faith on the sideline. A sudden change in momentum. A big throw from Kingston Prier to Eric Young to set up the Jai Norris touchdown run.
Yeah, you know, you just said that Kingston was coming over to get the crowd hype. They've been doing that this entire second half. I mean, they keep going up, trying to get the fans and the crowd hype. It's freezing out here, so I might add that it is hard to just get up and want to jump around, but these guys have the crowd up on their feet.
And rightfully so, guys. And, Coach, I'll come over to you for a drive recap there. I'm telling you, man, that is such a great story, man. Nobody was more disappointed than Eric Young on that last possession. He was beating himself up over here. I saw Kingston Prier, Coach Price go over there, tell him, you're going to have another chance. And he made his chance come to fruition right there, Coach.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. 5 plays, 70 yards with a bomb to Eric Young, 50-yard plus. That could be the play of the game.
It is the play of the game. It ain't no if it's the play. It is the play of the game. Write it up. If the Wildcats can get a stop here with 6:13 to go in this ball game. Colin Murphy. Kickoff going to be short down to the 13-yard line. Going to bring it up. Wildcats had it defended over there. Going to chase him down back here at the 20. Going to run him out of bounds at the 18.
Harding it. Beautiful, beautiful job of staying on his feet, running through that tackle, Coach Coleman.
Yep.
Not jumping down for legs, staying on his feet. Actually grabbed an arm. He had an arm for an arm.
Would not let go of it.
And would not let go of him and carries him over to the sideline. A beautiful, beautiful play, and probably one of the worst field positions we've seen of the night for Theodore as they'll start up shop on that left hash mark at the 19-yard line.
The model year-end sales event is going on now at Tony Sarah Ford. The final 2024 and 2025 models are moving fast, like a new Ford F-150 with 2.9% financing and up to $7,500 in bonus cash. Or a new 2025 Ford Escape with 0% financing. Or a new Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport with 5.9% financing plus $6,250 in bonus cash. Our model year-end sales event is going on now at Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug-tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhome starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. 6:05 to go. They got 4 wide up to the top, the short side, set up a little screen pass. We read it perfectly.
DJ made good.
Right out of the gate, broke through and stopped him. That diamond formation wide receiver screen. BJ Bedgood was not fooled whatsoever and broke through. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
And Brett had nowhere to cut the football back inside, too. Caleb Kendrick reads that. He's sitting right there in between the receiver and that offensive front. He was there to make the play.
5:36 and counting here, 2nd down and 10. Just don't let them out. Keep them pinned up back here. Trips down there to the bottom, 1 wide to the top. Overton takes the snap, gonna look over here. Pass ball pepped up in the air. All right. Falls to the turf, incomplete. Bounced up in the air off the receiver. We didn't have anybody really around it, but that ball hung in the air for quite a while, then ended up falling to the turf. It brings up 3rd down and 10 here. The clock will stop with 5:20 to go here in the Heritage South Credit Union 4th quarter. Wildcats lead at 21-14. That's your all-clear plumbing and air score.
Got BJ in man coverage up top. Got his own package with Sedarian in the football game there in the middle.
There's the snap. Overton going to lob it down that sideline. It was
that's a terrible call.
I cannot believe you throw the flag on that. That is horrific.
15 yards
Well, I mean,
over
it was
the
way
head.
overthrown. They're going to run in and talk about it, I believe, because I'm telling you, I don't see how you throw that. He faked it, too. He flopped. He acted it, into fruition.
Yeah, he did.
That's a horrific Horrific call. I don't know how in the world that ball was 10 yards overthrown.
It's almost miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver.
He stopped.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he made no play on the football.
Now, how's that an interference in tackling Sedarian 40 yards down the field a couple of quarters ago? Not. That's a horrible call on the far sideline.
Got no safety help over the top. Just keep that in mind. Got to watch this middle of the field. All in man. We're in man.
Take it, swing it.
Yes!
Pass is intercepted, and he dropped it.
He read it.
Hey, he didn't read that man coverage. That's Elijah.
Elijah saw it coming.
Yep.
And stepped up and almost picked it off.
Well, quarterback never saw it, Brett.
Yeah.
Elijah's sitting there. Normally he's been back. A few times we have shown man, especially when they've been inside the red zone. But we get in man there. He's matched up with the slot receiver. They try to hit a little skinny slant
and that's
inside.
their go-to play, and they've been cheating up a little bit.
Now we're back in 2 now. Showing cover 2, trying to help over the top.
They'll try to hand it off to Abel. They hit him right there, bounced out. 40-yard line, 45. Got out of there, had him stopped at the line of scrimmage and able to pick up 11 yards and a first down, man.
Yeah, he's just a physical back. BJ puts a really good stick on his midsection, just can't hold on.
That official along the way, that is just a complete crap call. To keep this drive going, trips to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Hand off to Abel over here. Better job that time. Hit him the line of scrimmage and dropped him for about a half-yard gain.
Poochie Bird and Caleb Kendrick. Caleb Kendrick again. I don't know how many tackles he's got.
Yeah, that defensive
20
line,
of them
they just go to war every single play.
And a lot of the plays that Caleb's making is because of what you said. Our defensive line holding them up enough for him to scrape down the line of scrimmage and make those plays. Right there at the line, maybe a 1-yard gain.
Second 9, trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. We show blitz right here. Going to get to him.
Hold him. Man, he's
going to
tough.
drop him right there at midfield. Going to pick up about 3. So 3rd down, you're in 4-down territory if you're Theodore right here. And their left tackle gets up, Gimpy.
Caleb Kendrick, B.J. Hicks. That was Christian Smith coming from the top side, also getting a stick. But another tackle for 32, Brett.
Trips up to the top here on 3rd and 6. 3:52 and counting. Ball is directly at midfield. On this near hash, 78's having a hard time with his leg. Got to watch that, guys. Steve Mass going to have to burn a timeout. They're nowhere near ready to snap this football. There's 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. False start. False start. That's going to cost. That's even better than a timeout right there. I was going to try to get the timeout. And they probably could have done it before delay a game, but when he false started, that's off the table now. So Theodore, another massive penalty from a 3rd and 6 to a 3rd and 11. Is that 20?
No, 18 for them. Close.
Gosh.
Unreal.
Well, the one over there on the far side.
True.
I'm still.
That don't count.
I'm still PO'd.
Got to make sure our communication's good. Back in the secondary, don't let anybody leak out down the middle of the field.
Yes.
Elijah is a deep safety back. He looks a little bit concerned on where to be.
Overton going to look over here, passes high, and he caught it
catch
at the 49, but he's well short of a first down. So it's 4th down coming up.
And we give them that. You know, that's Caleb making that stop right outside, but that's a 6-yard route.
This is the game, guys. 4th and 4.
But defended it as soon as he went up and caught the football.
Yep. This is it. They have 2 timeouts, 2:50 to go in the ball game. Ball at the Wildcat 48. This is what playoff football is all about. You just get a dang sickening feeling in your stomach. It's always, can you make one more play? 4th down and 4. They got to get down to the 44-yard line. Overton, shotgun snap, going to roll out under pressure. Going to step up, just
make
throw
a play.
Deep. Pick it off. Passes.
Yes,
no, penalty flags. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? I mean, this is unbelievable. Kid just throws the ball up in the air.
Just throws it
as
up.
a jump ball. 2 guys going for the football, and you're going to call pass interference.
We picked it off, right? We picked it.
dadgum believable.
It's not going on BJ, though, Wes. It's whoever the defenders are up top. BJ had a bead on it. He was going to make the interception no matter what.
Continue to make horrible calls. That is 2 bailouts for Theodore. I don't care what you say. That had no chance. Quarterback under pressure just throws it up in the air. That would have been football game. Nevertheless, they give them a 15-yard penalty and move the ball down to the 33. $30 yards gift wrap for Theodore on this drive to keep this thing going. 2:25 to go here in the game. Wildcats lead it 21-14. Abel, handoff, gonna power it down to the 30, so give him maybe down to the 29, so give him about 4.
Just keeps those legs churning.
Well, here we
Brett.
go. 3rd down. Here's the thing. You're about to roll under 2 minutes. If they score.
6-6, going for 2.
I'm telling you, you just better get ready for it. Handoff 6, trying to cut outside. Gonna drop him at the 30-yard line. Christian Smith with a great open field tackle.
Not too often tonight we've had a one-on-one with 6, and that one on our side be able to win. But Christian Smith does there, holds the edge, gets him down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 7.
Yeah, maybe a 1-yard loss there,
I think
Brett.
it was. It did lose back to the 30. He was at the 29. Trips down here to the bottom. Overton in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks, going to throw it over the middle. Pass is caught at the 20. Fighting down to the 18, 1st down.
Can't throw this better.
Pass
See the
complete
matchup. They've got a safety matchup on
James
us.
Davis.
Just a little quick slant. It's been there all night. We're, 8 or 10 yards off of that inside receiver when we're not matched up in man.
You gave credit too early to this group out there officiating. Overton left side. Tripped up, runs across the 15 down to the 12.
Caleb.
Hey, here we go. Let's set it up. 1:04 and counting. They have 2 timeouts. We are under a minute now, folks. Wildcats lead 21-14. Trips down here to the bottom. Overton, quick snap, runs to the left. Broke through. Going to be pulled down at the 6-yard line. Going to have a 1st down.
Yep.
And Mask is going to burn a timeout. 1 of 2 left for the Bobcats. These officials have allowed this drive to continue with 2 absolutely horrendous pass interference calls.
The one on BJ is just as bad as you could.
I'm just sorry,
man.
that was awful. Just horrific.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com. There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half, your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
I mean, in the play, I mean, he just threw it up, just straight up in the air. 47 seconds, they've moved the ball with the assistance of the guys in stripes down inside the 10, down to the 8. First and goal at the 8. And again, I'm telling you, just prepare yourself. If they get in the end zone here, Wildcats have one timeout. 47 seconds to go. Can they stand up, keep them out of the end zone right here? We get one more mistake from this Theodore team. Overton with Abel behind. Gonna hand it off. Abel gonna be here in the backfield, gonna lose a lot.
Christian
Back
Smith
to the 11-yard line, lost 3 yards. 38 seconds, the clock is rolling.
Still got one timeout for the Bobcats, Brett.
Second down and goal. Way back here at the 11. They're confused with their offensive personnel. 25 seconds.
We're going to have to make a play against the slot receiver. It's Elijah with 17.
Here it is. Gonna aim, throw, pass.
Dude, that's
almost
where they're
intercepted. Almost picked off at the 2. But knocked down. You called it, Randy. Went to the guy in the slot, cutting across the field.
You got to show man coverage here. I mean, you've got to know who the matchup is. You got to know where the end zone is, and you got to make a move. on a slant. It's the only thing they consistently go to.
Here we go.
They're going to look for 15 on this one.
Here we go, guys. 3rd and goal at the 11.
15 on Bryce is where they'll go with this one. Now, Elijah's got to watch 17.
Well, you got to
a
get
lot
some
of
pressure.
room, yes.
He's going to walk up. Overton going to lob it in the corner. Out of bounds.
Perfect
Incomplete.
coverage.
Didn't have a chance to complete it. 4th and goal at the 11. 12 seconds to go here. It doesn't get any more nail-biting than this.
They're going to come back to the slant on this wide side
Here
of the
we go,
field.
guys. We need everybody yelling.
Let's go.
Got Sedarian coming into the ball game, going to take BJ out. Let's see if we can creep Sedarian over in the middle part, and they'll waste that last time out.
Yeah, they'll spend it right here with 12.8. Can't take it with you. But you got to stay composed right here. It's 4th and goal at the 11. Wildcats lead at 21-14 here in the second round of the playoffs. And it doesn't get any better than this as far as, I know it's been sloppy on both sides as far as some penalties, and especially on Theodore's side, but man, what else can you say? I've got to go down to you, Faith, somewhere down there in the melee. I can't even find you. I don't even know where you are.
Guys, I have to be jumping with the team, okay? It's keeping me warm. It's keeping me hyped. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is the loudest it has been here at the Sportsplex since I've been here down on the sidelines. I'm having a hard time hearing y'all because of how loud it is.
And it is very loud, Faith, and here we go. I'm telling you, down to a 4th down and goal at the 11. That's it. It's do or die.
All right, let's set it up. Their quarterback's really good at getting rid of the football quick, but he goes on ahead and decides who he's going to. There's no surveying the field, Brett.
Yeah,
he knows who he's going to off of the snap. They got all 4 receivers down here to the bottom side. I'm worried about 15.
Yeah, he's going to split away.
15's matched up with Calhoun.
Yeah.
Now, we got defenders back. We got a lot of space.
They got one guy's uncovered at the top. Now we get on top of him, and we spend a timeout. We almost busted that to a wide open guy on the short side of the field. They motioned that guy away up to the top. We didn't have anybody go with him.
No.
So, I mean, he was literally standing over there going, snap the football. If they snap that football, it's an easy touchdown.
A quick update also, you got Bush back in the backfield. So you got to keep an eye on their big-time athlete that is lined up at running back. Now, he can come out of that backfield. So
Yes.
whoever we've got as a linebacker
Just gotta
matched
be
up with
following him.
has got to communicate that. You know, our best matchup there is Charles. He's really good back in pass coverage. Charles has got great ball skills. So hopefully that's something we're discussing. Now, we just have not seen Bush on the offensive side of the ball. So you got to expect something to go to him. 15's the one that concerns me. He's their best athlete from a skill set standpoint.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Can you get some pressure somewhere to cause some chaos and not give them time to really eyeball what they need? I mean, we've been good in some of these situations, have been able to get some pressure on Overton and flush him out of the pocket.
Yeah. Where Poochie's been great all year.
That's right, Poochie.
Well, here we go. 4th down and goal from the 11. Wildcats lead at 21-14. Last play of regulation for Theodore.
They got 15 in the matchup they want. Bottom side of the field.
They'll split 2 down here, 1 to the top.
They're going to listen and they're going to try to open up this right side.
That's a motion. That's a motion penalty.
That's got to get set.
He hadn't been set yet.
It's 15.
They'll take it, lob it across. Yeah! Incomplete. He knocked it loose. He knocked it loose at the 1-yard line. He had it in his hands, and we come up and knock it out of his hands. It's incomplete, and the Wildcats have held with 9.3 seconds to go.
What a play by Bryce. Reads that play, gives up the open receiver down the middle of the field, Brett, but it's at the 2 or 3 yard line, and he comes across and lays the lumber. So now we got to take a snap, take a knee.
Take a knee and go to the house. 21-14. Wildcats holding on to this lead right here.
What a game.
I'm telling you, man, they made a pass. He leaked out down the middle, had it in his hands, and you said it, Bryce comes up and separates him from the football right at the 1-yard line. If he catches that, he's got momentum to go in, and there it is. take a knee. See you later, Theodore. Have a nice trip back to Mobile. We're going to move on to the third round of the playoffs here with the Wildcats winning 21-14.
Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
It's fall, y'all, at Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street in Alexander City, and the girls are excited. Man, they have got the flowers. They got the dried flowers. They also got the real flowers, plants, angels, crosses, and so much more. But let me tell you something about Grace's Flowers. It's been around for decades, taking care of our families during the good days and the bad days. Let's make it a good day at Grace's Flowers. Call them 256-234-4238.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is excited to participate in our annual Catch Me in Pink campaign, raising money for cutting-edge breast cancer research. We partnered locally with the Joy to Life Foundation and Vera Bradley to help raise significant funds in support of the cause. Each week, we are giving away prizes locally in addition to our national grand prize, a tropical trip for two. To enter, simply snap an USSI of you and a pink-clad Dixie employee and enter it on our website. Dixie will donate money for every photo that's submitted, and you will be entered to win big.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama. Town and Country Cleaners has been around for many, many years, located on Cherokee Road right next to Playhouse Cinemas. Now, they have specials Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But you know what? They got specials every day. Reverend Emerson Ware says y'all come by and see us today at Town and Country Cleaners.
What an exciting football game.
What a game.
That's a distraught bunch of Bobcats across the way, and one of them that I'm noticing, Brett, that played so well for them tonight's number 8, man.
Well,
he's the one down right here, man. He's a heck of a football player.
Woo.
That's a
really
good. Hey, that's a good football team.
Yeah, it's a great football team. It's a great football team. We're a better football team because we got 21 and they got 14, and they can take it on back down south. is the Wildcats are going to move on to the third round of the playoffs. You know, I'm a little edgy because of their chippiness early and the way they kind of handle things. So, look, they laid it all on the line, but we did too. I'm proud of our guys, man. They made plays when it counted. I didn't want to be the ones dejected on this field tonight. I mean, it's tough to lose, but much rather it be them than us. And Wildcats with a huge play right there. Bryce making a phenomenal play to win this football game.
A good job by our coaching staff just to stand the ground and keep them away.
Well, they just need to get on off the field. I mean, seriously, we've gone through the handshake line, and we don't need anything for us moving into next week.
And their coaches too. You know, everybody's kind of separated.
Well, we need to get away from their bench and come on over here to our side. And they need to just go on and get on the bus. Proud of our team tonight, fighting through. Guys, again, you can go back and watch the film. 2 penalties on that drive for Theodore to keep that thing going.
Look, I've gotten multiple texts. The second one was a pass interference on us, not BJ. It was our defender on the backside, never turned her back to play the football. But the one before was as bad as you could ever make a call.
I'm telling you, it was
so those of you that are listening in that have sent me these texts, the one on BJ is the one that we're upset about. Terrible call. And it was the only reason that they actually moved it on this side of the field.
That's exactly right. Saraland does come back and win the football game.
35-31. Yeah.
Wow.
Spain Park got the football back late with a chance to come down and score. And,
I'll be honest, I didn't want to play them again. I'm just saying, look, I know Saraland's tough. No. I didn't want to have to. Look, it's hard to beat a team twice in the same year. I take your chances with a new group, but man, we'll kind of recap some of that stuff too. But man, guys, what a electrifying game! And you said it. I mean, without some assistance, and again, you called it up until I thought the same thing. It had been well officiated, but that guy got baited into throwing that first flag. He got completely baited. That ball was 15 yards overthrown. And
nonetheless, really good job by us. And hey, very seldom will you see a Steve Mask-led team end up with 18 penalties. And none of them were really 15. They weren't. They were all bad penalties.
They were bad penalties.
And we had 12.
We ended up with 12. But the 18 for them was huge. And they weren't holding penalties. These weren't blocking the backs.
Hey, and
these were procedure penalties.
Yes.
And that is, man, when you lose that way, there's nothing more frustrating.
The series of the game, guys, was when we shanked the punt and gave them the ball down there, and they didn't end up scoring anything. We blocked the field goal. That was the series of the game. And then, of course, the Eric Young pass, Eric Young catch coming back in the next possession and making that catch the way he made it after he had just dropped the key. Like, nobody beat himself up more than he did. And he knew it, and you saw him on the sidelines. He just feels so good for Eric Young to be able to come back and make a play and make up for what he did, because he works his tail off, and he had a great opportunity. And I thought our coaches and our other players went over and consoled him and said, look, you got to pick your head up. You're going to have another chance. And boy, did he ever have another chance.
It's got to be next play.
Next play, you got to move on. We're just going to keep it right here, guys. 21-14 here on the
ready for the players of the game?
Yeah, let's wait till Faith gets with Coach Johnson, because they're just finishing up here. Players of the game, Randy, I'm going to let you and Wes kind of talk about that. And I think we already know what the Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor play of the game is.
We got a good idea on the play of the game, and this is one of those nights where you want to give, a couple of players that we haven't named quite as often as we should. And look, I can already throw one out there defensively. It's the easiest one you could ever call.
Let's get on down to the field with Faith Richardson. She's got head football coach Kurt Johnson.
Coach, congratulations, first of all. What was going through your mind on – no, you're good. Just 1 second.
Yeah, he's trying to tell him to just stay away from them. And Faith, we'll just stay with you right there.
That's
I know he's coming back.
No, you're totally good.
All right, here we go.
You're totally good.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, what was going through your mind on that last drive?
Get a stop. Get a stop. 2 fourth downs, 2 pass interference, I think. 2 pass interference, get a stop. We had a pick. I mean, you got to just figure it out, and our boys figured it out, man. It was an ugly game. It was a defensive battle. They were good. We were good, so I'm just proud of them.
What can you also say about Eric Young's performance tonight?
Well, he had 2 crucial drops, but he didn't put his head down. He kept his head up. I mean, I'll be dang if it wasn't the play of the night, right? I mean, so that's what you talk about. I mean, maybe you didn't run that right sprint the correct way, but we're going to correct you. Maybe you didn't do what you were supposed to do in the classroom. We're going to correct you. And by the end of the day, if you keep listening and keep doing what you're supposed to do, it'll come back to you. Came back to him, made the play.
What about Kingston Preer's leadership that he shows every time out, every time that all the coaches are together? He's right there.
That kid can't even drive yet. That's crazy. There's no way Kirk Johnson at 15 would have been like that, because his poise and his leadership, gosh, man, you got to think he gets it from everybody. Me, Cody, like it's just always, and so he shows up and works his butt off. So I'm super proud of him. Super proud of Sid too. Couldn't find a way to get him the ball the way they was playing him, and you know all he's doing is saying, let's go win this game. So I'm gonna continue to brag about that kid and the way he goes by his every day, right? And so proud of them, proud of our team. We lived and played another week.
Coach, congratulations. Can't wait to be back here next week.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Great day to be a Wildcat.
Faith, thank you so very much. Catching up with a jubilant Coach Kirk Johnson. And, you know, one of the things that, you know, we were just talking about, he just talked about Eric Young. We talked about it. The ball's going to find you again. And it found Eric Young at the most opportune time. He set up the winning score for the Wildcats.
Well, I think that is a good segue into our players of the game. And, you know, I want to start on the defensive side because we won this football game, and I really feel like last week, outside of some big plays, we won that football game defensively, as we have held 2 playoff teams to 14 points right here on this field. And if you had to ask to hold that team over there and then Central Tuscaloosa to 14 points on this field, you would have taken it, wouldn't you?
Dang right.
And we did it. And, man, Caleb Kendrick was special tonight. He was playing like a man possessed. Brett called it a few times, and sometimes you just end up in these games where you're just playing better than you really ever have, and things are going your way, and what they're trying to do leads runners and leads offensive players into your zone. And Caleb Kendrick was a man amongst boys out there tonight, playing really, really great football all season long. As he started the football game with 100 tackles on the season, he's going to end up with well over 110 after that performance tonight. And, heck, let's give a player of the game on the offensive side to Eric Young. What a great, great play. Is definitely the play of the game. Kingston Preer easily could have been the player of the game on the offensive side, but he's won it about eight weeks in a row as good as he's played. But 2 catches, 75 yards, and that 62-yard on the long was the play of the game, and it's what held us or gave us a chance to score.
Well,
that late.
it's just what you said. And, you know, when you look at it from a standpoint of being able to come back and make plays when it counts and know that, hey, the ball's going to find you. You can't get down and out about the last play. You got to come back and make the next play. And that's what Eric Young did. And, you know, this was a great team. I mean, this was an 8-3 team on the season coming in with losses to Fairhope and 7A.
Been beat by 7A schools.
Baker 7A.
Yep.
And Saraland, which is basically the number 1 or 2 team in the state. So they lost 3 unreal teams, and now a 4th loss to a really good Benjamin Russell team, and the Wildcats move on. But those are your Dark Insurance players of the game, and congratulations to both of those young men and what they were able to do and the plays they were able to make. All right, now, over to the Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor play of the game. And there could be 2 of them. There's 2 plays here that stand out in this football game, Wes. The block field goal, once again, by Sedarian. It's 2 weeks in a row. Sedarian comes through on a special teams play. You know, he's the receiver. He's the one that is always relied on to make the plays offensively. But he's made 2 score-changing plays 2 weeks in a row on block field goals and was able to do that again tonight and was able to, save that drive where we –
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you come back, and the second play was their Young catch.
Yeah. I mean, what a game. What a battle between those 2 teams. They laid it out all on the line. You know, I told you and Randy just a while ago, I know penalties was the main case of that, but that was a 16-play drive in the fourth quarter.
16-play drive.
That's why you run during the summertime, because of that. Because
right.
of that.
And and it's cold out here, but it's one of those situations where you look the endurance and having to fight through and do whatever you're doing right there on that last drive to dig deep to make a play.
Yeah.
And fourth down and goal at the 11, they come up. They had a great play diagnosed. Guy goes down the middle of the field, and Bryce comes up and makes a play, separates him from the football. And I'm telling you, so two really, really good plays. And Faith and Sophie are making it up here. I'm going to put Faith on the headset with us for just a second.
Come on, Faith.
Yeah, I'm going to put her on the headset because we got to talk because they get warmed up. But Faith, you talked about it just a minute ago. The side, it was deafening in here.
Yeah, I could not hear all the way down there. I mean, seriously, I always have just one earbud in of y'all anyway, and the other one was like, I couldn't hear y'all. I had the volume turned up. It was crazy down there.
Well, and talk about that last drive. I mean, up here we get a bird's eye view, but you guys were down there. That's as intense as it gets in a football game. When you come down, it's one play, it's 4th and goal. And again, they had a couple of penalties that helped extend that drive. Would have been easy to – you're already kind of looking ahead. If you score a touchdown there, they're probably going to go for 2 and try to win the game.
Yeah, with how the penalties were going with the refs, that's where my mind was at of, okay, is this going to be another giveaway for them? Are they going to be able to get away with some more throughout this drive and extend it into a touchdown and exactly what you were talking about? I mean, what Randy up here, he read perfectly of what was going to happen with Elijah, number 17.
Yes.
And that was what was working with them all that drive.
Yes.
So.
And kept going back to him. So, the Faith, hey, we all move on, Wes.
I'm ready.
Guys, Sophie, we move on to the third round. You're down to 16 teams now.
Be away, right?
Yeah, it'll be away at either Russell County or.
Looking at the Hueytown.
Did you see the score? Have you seen the score?
Yeah, and Russell County is losing right now.
Okay, so again, you'll tune in to the scoreboard show. Let's see if we can get a score pulled up here.
I think that one want to know.
Yeah, Russell County, Hueytown wins 49-29 over Russell County. So the Wildcats will be making a trip to Birmingham next Friday. Again, you're going to have to travel at some point. We've been up there before. We're used to this team. We had to play them a couple of years ago here. We beat that team. So, again, just going to be another challenge. Hey, but you're still fighting. You're in the playoffs. You're
third
in the
round.
Third round.
Can't beat it.
And we're where a lot of teams would love to be, especially that one along the way. Far side, they got a long trip back to Mobile. They played hard, but, we're ready to see them go and hit the interstate. We're going to shift our focus to a very good Hueytown team. But we're going to close it out here on the Radney Funeral Home postgame show. Again, we appreciate everybody that tunes us in. Wildcats win it 21-14 here in round 2 over Theodore. For our entire broadcast crew, for Kane Presley, our producer, for Faith Richardson on the sideline with Sophie Porter on the camera, Wes Coleman, our statistician and spotter, and my broadcast partner, Randy Lee. I'm Brett Pritchard saying we enjoyed the heck out of it. We'll see you next week for more Wildcat football round 3.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hello, I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
If you are needing some work done, big or small, call ProCare Contracting. Locally owned and operated, ProCare Contracting has got you covered. They have 2 construction groups and they can do your clearing, grading, hauling, and bush hogging. Or if you need concrete work, they offer concrete footings, slabs, fountains, driveways, sidewalks, retainer walls, seawalls, whatever you may need. Get it all done with one call to ProCare Contracting. Call today for estimates and any questions at 256-675-5210.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you always.
Prime Steakhouse in Stillwaters is the place everybody's talking about. Find out for yourself and try the best steak on the lake. Prime Steakhouse and Catering, located in Stillwaters, open to the public.
Our kids aren't the only ones who do homework. For big families, we do ours too. Like buying our first home, which was a whole different animal. We got expert coaching from Maria, our Valley Home Loan consultant. She provided a full menu of digital resources, which gave us the confidence to make an offer. Now we have our own yard, which taking care of is, well, a whole different animal. Finding the right mortgage can be daunting. We can help you through it all.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Jesse Henderson, owner of Henderson Glass on Dadeville Road in Alexander City, says give them a call today for a price. 256-234-5464. They do auto, commercial, residential, showers, shower enclosures, mirrors, tabletops. It's all about glass. So I'm seeing clearly if you are. Again, that number to call is Henderson Glass, Dadeville Road, 256-234-5464.